Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on.
Wait.
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, Beelin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Oh Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed Gaming Morning Show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Lowe is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D. Searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won clip of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emye Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug? Oh, and the piano, can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Kind of reached second gear there. Third gear. Fourth gear. It's a Thursday, March 17th, 2022. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being along for the ride. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We are so glad that you were hanging out with us this morning. That's Look, it's Mike O, bottom left of your screen. That's Sports.Gaming on the top left. I'm Hefty Goof. This is going to be a good show. We got Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in just about 20 minutes, and then birthdays this day in gaming history at 6:50 this morning. Later on, we'll play everyone's favorite game, Google Feud, which everyone's just stoked about. You can see it written on their faces, which is exciting. Yeah, we got a top 10 list this morning. Good stuff. I'm going to tell you the thing that caught me the most off guard, and it took me about 0.4 seconds to realize why, but Sean's wearing a green shirt.
Yeah, and you know how hard it was to make sure I had a green shirt that didn't interfere with other green things?
Like
that could be tricky.
Beautiful eyes. They're so glowing.
It worked out
green.
though.
Luckily, it's the wrong green, so that's good.
I didn't know.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day, you're wearing green.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was literally looking at, like, staring through the Discord screen like I'm trying to solve the Wordle. Bizarre. I also didn't know when you root for the Timbers.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Please tell me the Timbers
Ryan.
play today.
Ryan's
I've got
left out.
green on too, because it's St. Patrick's Day.
That
My
you definitely
green screen's
remember.
over there.
This is the most prepared for St. Patrick's Day I've ever been, and I'm the only one.
No, mine was right here. I just needed to.
Oh,
put
I
it
always
on.
wear green. Look, right there.
Yeah.
See it? See
No.
bitty little bitty
No,
green.
get closer. Move closer. Do the zoom in. Zoom. Enhance.
Although, to be fair, Look, it's Michael is the only one in chat prepared for St. Patrick's Day. So,
Always.
at least on my screen.
My favorite day of the year, not named Christmas or a handful of other days, but absolute favorite.
It's in the top 10.
It's definitely top 25, hands down.
I don't believe you. You just said you didn't remember it was St. Patrick's Day.
Oh no, I totally did. My daughter's leprechaun trap is sitting out in the kitchen. So I have to go to the store later and buy some leprechaun-y stuff.
The Timbers do play today, but on the Saturday version of today.
Oh,
yeah, Saturday.
the weekend of the week, actual weekend, day of the day.
Do you know it's Thursday?
It is Thursday.
It is Thursday. Jinx.
Today's the NCAA Tournament. Well, okay,
who cares?
sorry, because of branding, today's the second round of the NCAA Tournament because they tried to find a way to make the first part of it called the first round, but
Doesn't the first round include 2 games?
2 games on Tuesday and then 2 games on Wednesday last night, like Notre Dame won in double
so
overtime.
That's 4.
Oh no.
So yeah, 4 games.
Yeah.
Yep.
So congratulations
This
to the
many.
teams that get to play on Tuesday and Wednesday. So
I filled out my bracket for our office does a bracket for the men's tournament and the women's tournament every year, and I filled my brackets out yesterday, and one of my coworkers asked, she goes, oh well, did you look up who won the games that were played yesterday and today? I was like, no, because I don't have any of them going on through the second round.
you know, like when you play bingo,
Mm-hmm.
they're the center square. You just get them for
Yeah.
free. So
Yep.
it's hard enough to get a bracket turned in by like Wednesday night or early Thursday.
No way it's happening.
Not
Monday
making
morning.
people do that. That kind of segues into our topic of the day, which we'll get to in a second. This is interesting. Kiki Lowe this morning opened up the show. The pre-show crew must have left the door open, and Kiki was like, "Oh, hey,
What's going on in here?
21 past the hour."
First,
Kate Zaid followed at 23. Scott Chick is here as well. Good morning to you. I am JF Downs, as Mike said, my favorite people, and the you guy. I'm so sorry, Downs. Honestly, Downs, if you wanted to write a formal complaint, I think we would listen at this point. So
No. He doesn't get to do that. And also he says Raphael's the best Ninja Turtle. So
well, but did you see what happened?
0.
If Raphael isn't the best Ninja Turtle, whoever played the best Ninja Turtle of all time, Raphael, liked his tweet. So
Doesn't matter.
okay. I didn't see Michelangelo.
Just because the
liking
guy
anyone's
who
tweets.
played it doesn't mean that it's the best.
Okay. All right. Apollo is here as well. Kiki Lowe and many, many others. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. If you are on Facebook Gaming and YouTube, always hitting the thumbs up button is appreciated. Today's topic of the day is St. Patrick's Day, as we've discussed, and the NCAA Tournament. Which are you more excited for?
No.
I guess probably the tournament, just because I don't have anything planned for St. Patrick's Day, nor do I usually have anything planned for St. Patrick's Day. I did that a lot when I was in college, and then I had kids, and it got to be a much more boring day. So probably the tournament.
What's the most all out you've gone for St. Patrick's Day? Because I even can't remember pre-kids. Like,
Well, in LA, there's a few really good Irish pubs, and we would frequent those on St. Patrick's Day, which was a lot of fun.
Mike.
So remember when we used to work together?
Uh-huh.
St. Patrick's Day of the 1 year we were together. Myself and Joey, who's our mutual friend, and a couple of other folks decided it would be fun to get Pacers tickets. Or not Pacers, gosh, that's Indiana. Blazers tickets. Basketball. That shows you how much I love basketball. We got Blazers tickets, and we went to the Blazers game on the night of St. Patrick's Day. At the work where we worked, because we were doing such a great job, they gave us these big, stupid St. Patrick's Day hats. So we colored them in. Or no, it wasn't St. There was, they were Cat in the Hat hats. Why we had them, I have no idea. So we colored them green, though, and then we went to the game and we wore the hats. And the Blazers won, and they scored 102 points, which meant we got free chalupas. which was wonderful. And I had about 60 of the cards because people just throw them on the ground, and I was like, mine, 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 mine. And this lady was like, here, just take my stack. And that was great. But anyway, then afterwards we went to Kells, which is a wonderful pub in Portland, and had a lot to drink. And then we went to another bar that had like an outdoor beer garden, and Megan came and met us, and I sat there with Joey and Lisa and a few other folks, and we drank a whole lot. And then we're like, okay, cool. Now we're going to take the Max home. And then it turns out the Max stopped running at 11 o'clock, and it was about 1:15. So this was before Uber, so we had to call a taxi. And the taxi came and brought us home. And then I don't remember most of it. It was fun. It was great. That was probably the most all out I ever went on on St. Patrick's Day. So it was a good time.
You should hear the story of what happened after you don't remember.
Yeah. It was always my mom's favorite holiday though. So it is a little melancholy today, realizing that she can't celebrate, but she loved her St. Patrick's Day. So it was fun. It's a fun day. Yay, fun.
Rip, look at Small Mo.
Rip, Mama. I can go get out of the garage if you want.
It's up to you. I mean, it's your mom's holiday. Maybe it's up to her.
Talk to her. Like, hey, Mom. Happy St. I'll mix some. Never mind. We are gonna have corned beef and not smashed. What is it called? What do we call them? Bangers. No, mash. Yeah, corned beef and mash later. Bangers are the sausages. I made those a couple years ago. Actually, I went into Facebook to like the show as a good man, and my memory was making bangers and mash with a big old can of Guinness.
Nice.
A couple years ago, so
nice. Today is corned beef and cabbage day. It's National Farm Rescuer Day. Absolutely incredible Kid Day. And St. Patrick's Day, of course. Coming up, we're going to tell you, as Mike checks in at this hour, about a California city that may declare a restaurant a public nuisance. We'll tell you that story coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Maybe the question of the day shouldn't be which do you prefer, because I also, NCAA Tournament, I haven't really, bookmarked St. Patrick's Day in forever. But it should be, what's your best, most memorable St. Patrick's story? Because Mike's was pretty good.
Who would have thought the Max would have stopped running early on freaking St. Patrick's Day? Though, how stupid is that?
Yeah, I feel like of all days to let it run a little late, that might be a good one.
Because there was a lot of drunk people in downtown Portland. Oh, you know what I mean? Like 7. Actually, it was probably a lot more than that. Just at Kells. The Kells was great. They had bagpipes and they had the dancer people, and they were serving all like shepherd's pie and bangers and mash and corned beef and cabbage and corned beef, all sorts of craziness. It was wonderful.
I think a lot of the stories where things get out of hand usually involve, well, we went to a bar, and then after we were done at that bar, we went to another bar. I think doubling up on the extra bar usually can cause problems.
Usually, yeah. Like, what should we do? Well, let's go to the bar. Well, I'm gonna actually blame Megan on this one because she was working and came downtown, and we're like, well, we can't just leave. She just got here, so I don't know why we didn't just stay at Kells, but we went to. There's another Irish bar that had a huge tent set up, so we all went there and drank and were merry.
Who's Mary?
I thought you said her name was Megan.
No, Mary was there too. She was great.
Okay, go Mary.
Go Mary, go Mary, go. Go Mary, go Mary, go. Go, go.
Nice shot.
Round.
What the heck just happened there?
Had that perfect angle.
That guy was like, meh, I'm just gonna...
No, there's no way that anyone's getting up there. That's just perfect framing.
That was spot on.
All right, woo! First win of the day.
You're welcome.
Wow. it even shows how much more impressive it is when we're losing 7-0 that we stick in our games. Nice work.
And then one of them voted for a rematch. What?
Well, they probably didn't want to get out of the game. They're probably frustrated. So, hello to Digital.Games. Ness is here this morning. Also, Aura is here. Good morning. Thanks for being with us on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It is Sean, Mike, and Hefty. Yeah, I think the NCAA Tournament is a lot of fun. The first 2 days, again, the second and third round or whatever, is in Portland.
The real first 2 days or the
actual real first 2 days. They're in Portland this year. In fact, I've had several things that I was going to try to schedule today, and people are like, I would love to do that, but I have tickets to the NCAA Tournament. Like, damn it. Picked the wrong day to try to make things happen, so. But that's okay. I also want to give a quick update. Apparently this morning in Japan there was an earthquake that hit 7.3, 7.4, somewhere in that vicinity. So let's definitely give some positive vibes out to Japan. I guess over, or at least 160 injured according to the BBC. At least 2 people have died. Northeast part of Japan, and it's relatively minor damage in terms of like property and such, but definitely people being harmed. 2 million homes did lose power. There's also a bullet train that was derailed, but none of its passengers were hurt, which I would just like to point out, like, to me, as someone who doesn't understand engineering or physics, holy cow. Like, the fact that a bullet train as fast as they can go and get hit with a 7+ magnitude earthquake and no one was hurt, like, my brain is blown there. So they did lift a tsunami warning on Thursday, again, according to the BBC. But, yeah, there's more details coming out, but positive vibes is that's happening. And, of course, the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues as well. So there's some serious things to talk about as we sit here and describe, you know, beer and St. Patrick's Day and corned beef. So certainly blessed to have today. But I woke up to this, see Japan was trending this morning, and it was unfortunately for a sad reason. So wanted to acknowledge that this morning.
Earthquakes are stupid. Stop being stupid, earthquakes.
Are you terrified of any specific types of natural disasters? Like any of them really?
Tornadoes.
Yeah?
Oof. The other night when we blew the tornado warning came through on my phone and we had to run downstairs, I was doo-dooing my pants. Holy moly. Like, you have to do it. Like, I have to be strong for the kids. But, like, whoo. I'm like, all right, everyone just try to go back to sleep. So I was, like, sitting there, like, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just, like, wide-eyed. Because it's, like, I don't... Because it's terrifying. Because you don't know where it's going to happen. It just happens. Mm-hmm. You know? It can just pop down at any given second. It could destroy, like, my 10 neighbors' houses and then skip mine. Or it could just destroy my house. Like, you're just, like, there's so many unknowns. But, I mean, all the other ones, like, whatever. I mean, I've lived through dozens of hurricanes, and I felt earthquakes and blizzards and what else? What other natural disasters are there?
Hurricanes?
Yep. I've lived through a few of those. But yeah, tornadoes. No.
Bees?
That's not a natural disaster.
They're definitely made by nature. They're a disaster.
It's not a natural disaster.
Okay.
Unless you get like a bee avalanche where there's like a bazillion bees that are like running down a hill. Maybe that's a natural disaster.
Bee tornado?
Bee-nado? Oh my gosh. Is there anything you could throw in a tornado that would make it not bad?
Marshmallows.
What about Skittles? No,
Marshmallow.
That's like it's like bullets if you threw Skittles in there. Never mind. Like, I want to eat you, but just shooting through my face. Ow! Ooh, sour apple. Pillows, perhaps. Ooh, this is a very nice pillow-nado.
If you have little mini marshmallows mixed in with like full-size marshmallows, and you get some variation in size.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not a big marshmallow fan. I'd have to like throw some gas and fire in there, so then you have like
toasted
and some graham crackers, some chocolate. Oh man, there'd be people like chasing the tornado.
You know what that'd be
like,
called, right?
with s'more stuff. S'mornado?
It'd be a s'mornado.
I can just imagine right now, like 40 people chasing this tornado, like throwing graham crackers at it. Like, no, come back, come back.
I don't know. So you said you're throwing gasoline, gasoline and fire. This could be a big flaming tornado flying around. I don't care if there's delicious roasted marshmallows. I'm out of here.
But it'll shoot out s'mores, so it'll be great.
It's 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east. 1:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. We'll talk about trains. We'll talk about Aura's sports update and more coming up in just a little bit. But right now, it's time to get informed. We need the video game headlines of the day, and for that, we turn to #VideoGameExpert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, March 17th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Take-Two, they have a division called the Private Division. This Private Division was formed back in 2017, and they focus on like indie publishing and whatnot. So Take-Two's Private Division has signed 4 new game developers. This isn't quite a we've been looking at a lot of acquisitions. This isn't quite an acquisition, so it doesn't fit into that. But 4 new studios under the Private Division label. Those studios are Die Gut Fabrik, which is known for local multiplayer games such as Sports Friends and Johann Sebastian Joust. Evening Star, which is behind the Sonic Mania and Sonic Mania Plus games. Piccolo Studio. Piccolo Studio was the developer for Arise: A Simple Story, which is a 3D narrative adventure game. And then the last one was Yellow Brick Games, which was founded in 2020 by former Dragon Age creative director Mike Laidlaw. So now those are under the Take-Two Private Division label. And we'll probably hear more from all of them pretty soon.
Sounds like there's this like mysterious door at Take-Two, and it's like behind it says Private Division, and like everyone's like, what's behind that door? And they're like, I don't know.
Don't go in there. That's the Private Division.
Or there's like a more expensive version, like if you get whiskey, but then there's like private label whiskey. Both of them
Private
sound
label
fancy.
division.
That's where they keep those s'mornados.
Oh yeah.
After you light the tornado on fire to get them all roasted, do you then go back and you go and blow the fire out? And
you just
then
start
it's
shooting water into the
Ugh. Now you have,
s'mornado.
like, wet, moist,
Yeah.
roasted marshmallows. Gross. But Bethesda has shown off some of its upcoming game, Starfield. In fact, it's shown off an entire 8 seconds worth of gameplay from Starfield. Nice. This is from Ethan Gotch of Kotaku. The Bethesda open world RPG set in space, Starfield, is directed by Todd Howard, and we've gotten little bits and pieces about this game. It's been slowly coming around, and in the latest roundtable that we had regarding the game, they showed off 8 seconds of what looks like actual Starfield gameplay, which is a first. Unless it gets delayed, this game is going to be out November 11th of this year. And if you follow the link that we provided, you can see 4 new screenshots of the game, which of course look gorgeous. And then the said 8 seconds of in-game graphics, showing off a little bit of like a robot guy doing robot guy stuff.
In space.
Pretty cool.
Space.
From space.
Space.
Oh.
He's a pretty cool robot. In our last news story, we've talked a lot. We were slowly becoming the Elden Ring speedrun experts. Not in doing them, but in talking about them. At least we were, and now maybe not anymore, because Elden Ring speedrunners have declared Elden Ring speedruns essentially dead after the latest patch. This is from Ryan Dinsdale of IGN. In the latest patch, the Elden Ring game nerfed a bunch of things, including some things that were highly important to the current speedrun strategies, which has allowed Distortion 2 to be one of the few that got sub 30 minutes, and he is the current world record holder at 28 minutes and 41 seconds. But with this patch, they've nerfed the Ice Rind Hatchet and Mimic Tear Spirit Ashes, which will make certain approaches harder, and especially speedruns. Many speedrunners have come out and complained about this. A popular Elden Ring YouTuber called Cyrobe commented that while the Horfrust Stomp nerf was necessary and it would improve PvP, it's, quote, going to kind of hurt speedrunners. He said, shout out to all the speedrunners that got sub 30-minute runs. That might change a little bit now, unfortunately. What a bummer.
Oh no, you now actually have to play the game like the game was meant to be played.
Well, and speedrunners are never going to play the game the way it's actually meant to be played. Yeah. But it is sad to see them make such quick progress with a game like this and get to such a feat of sub 30 to have it change so drastically. I mean that does happen, but there's going to be they have to come up with whole new strategies and sequences and whatnot to try to get back to setting world records. Unless you throw an asterisk on it, and now you can look at the record for post-patch speedruns. But speedrunners being highly competitive, them constantly pushing that bound is part of what they look for, and to have it change so drastically that it's going to be a while before they can start going for world record runs kind of puts a damper on the fun of following speedrunning competitions and this time where a game's new and they're really starting to figure things out. So we'll see. And always last but never least, we finished off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Dark Deity out on Switch, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is out on PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC, Galgun Double Peace is out on Switch, Monster Energy Supercross 5 is out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and that's it. Anno Mutationem is out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Curious Expedition 2 is out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. WRC 10 is out on Switch. Onde is out on PC. This Means Warp is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Shredders, out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC.
It's finally out! Woohoo! We get to play the Ninja Turtles game. Finally! It's today! Yeah. Everyone who wants to play the new Ninja Turtles game, go buy Shredders right now. Go to shreddersgame.com. Shreddersgame.com.
Makes me so sad.
How cool is that?
Now,
what a fun.
There used to be one shredder, now there's multiple shredders.
Why are there so many shredders running around?
So you want to destroy your documents.
So confusing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Shredders.
Shredder NATO! That would be horrible.
Oof.
Oof. Man.
Well, maybe that's what I finally need to get rid of all my documents. I need to get rid of the Shredder NATO.
Hold on, let me get my tax information. I don't want anyone to see this.
Is this secure? Running after it. Whee! Shredder NATO. Congratulations. Shredders out today for a whole bunch of machines, at least 3. And it's now eligible for Name of the Month consideration. Hey, I got some bad news. I think Fulfillment had told me that today was the day that there was going to be a Name of the Month announcement. They have lied. Or forgotten. One of the two.
What? It's like somebody yesterday predicted this.
Yeah, I really thought that they were going to prove you wrong, but they're still working on it, so... They're busy over there, though.
Yeah, no, they're real. They do a lot of stuff over there in the corner.
The work that they do is busy. Busy work.
What?
But the good news is Shredder's now eligible to be Name of the Month for March. So look for a potential piece of information on our upcoming Name of the Month giveaway. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter, and we'll have information there. If you missed any of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, just search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Thank you, Sports.Gaming. Apparently, Digital.Games is suggesting that we're going to lead the charge with hashtag boycott Elden Ring. This game that has sold 0.6 million copies per day. I think that's not something we should be taking on, Digital.Games.
We can bring him down. I believe in us.
Okay. There's a lot of things that maybe we should go against.
Smornado.
I don't know if that's the right one. Kate8 says on Twitter, people seem upset that someone could use glitches to finish Elden Ring in less than 30 minutes. Yeah. It makes me wonder, like, where's the definition of speedrun, like, end in the sense of, like, would someone be like, I'm not a speedrunner, but I did beat Elden Ring in, like, 40 minutes. You know, where it's like, I don't have the record for the speedrun, but it's like, but I did beat the game.
I think speedrunning, the community as a whole, it's less about like setting the records and more about that's your intent is how can I beat this game or do this part of the game as fast as possible. Gotcha. And there are, when you're looking at like world records or you know, when you're getting to like a competitive level, there are different categories for most games, and so there will be categories that are like glitchless run, and the biggest category is typically any percent, where it's like you do whatever you need to get to the end of the game as fast as possible, and those are the ones that are usually the fastest because they do utilize like glitches and stuff like that. But that's always part of the game. Part of speedrunning is utilizing anything you have in the game that can make you get through it faster, whether it's an intended mechanic or a glitch, is always fair game.
Okay. Good morning to KJ. KJ's here this morning using these cool emotes. You can get those by going to Look It's Mike O's stream on Twitch and subscribing, and then you get those emotes as part of the subscription on Twitch. Kate Zaid brought up trains. What are trains? We don't have them in this great country. I mean, we don't have very efficient trains, but we definitely have them. If you ever get a chance to ride the Empire Builder, it's the line that goes from Portland, Oregon to Chicago. The first half of that thing going west to east is pretty okay. Like going through Glacier Park is nice. Have you ever had a pleasant train ride?
I've taken that exact one from east to west. I went from Chicago to Portland, and it was incredible. Minus almost getting hit by a tornado at one point, which could have sucked. We were good.
Guess it's not a vacuum.
We had to stop because there was like crazy thunderstorms. And where was it? Maybe it was at Dakota. I don't know. We were in some like giant plain where you could see everything. And there was this giant thunderstorm at like 2 a.m, and they stopped the train because there was a tornado warning up ahead. And I was just like, great. That was the same ride where the stupid kid behind me with the X-Men sound book was there for the whole freaking thing. But no, it was gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I spent a ton of time in the sightseeing train, car, and yeah, it goes through North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington. I mean, it was beautiful.
Yeah. To Kate Zaid's point, I wish they had more efficient trains, like faster trains and more lines.
Yeah.
Like I can't take the train easily from Oregon to Denver. If I could, I probably would for a lot of Broncos games.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And when you want to call to get a ticket for the Empire Builder, what phone number do you call?
877 cash me out.
1-800
Oh, for Empire today.
Empire Builder
Today. Oregon. So last night was my team's night out. We had a challenge to do, and one of the challenges was getting something Irish. So the Rugby Six Nations is on. So a pub had the flags of England, Scotland, Wales, France, Italy, and Ireland. So I stole a flag. We went outside to celebrate it. We realized I stole the Italian flag. So I went back in, got the Irish flag, and I'm now wearing it. Oh my gosh. Good for you. Well done.
Ridiculous.
Plausible deniability. We will say we don't know anything, Aura. Don't worry. So.
I saw nothing.
All right. It is time to check in and see what Look It's Mike is tracking at this hour.
Yep, sure is. Time to do the thing. Come on, open. Not opening. Hold on. Hey! Look, I'm in the newsroom, folks. The first thing we're going to talk about today is Jesus Chicken. You guys like Jesus Chicken? Well, Santa Barbara doesn't. According to Kate Gibson from CBS News, Chick-fil-A is causing some squawking in Southern California, one of multiple locations around the U.S. where the fast food chain is finding itself to be a victim of its own success. In Santa Barbara, the city is close to dubbing its sole Chick-fil-A a public nuisance due to long drive-through lines that often have cars filled with hungry customers backed into the street for hours at a time. The eatery, known for its waffle fries and chicken sandwiches, has had restaurants in Santa Barbara since 21-3, drawing a steady flow of patrons whose vehicles block nearby driveways and sidewalks and make city buses and emergency vehicles find other routes, according to city officials. Chick-fil-A's drive-thru lane heightens the odds of traffic collisions and pedestrians getting injured. At peak volume, the drive-thru blocks one lane of traffic for as much as 90 minutes on weekdays and for as much as 155 minutes on Saturdays, according to the city traffic report. The city's traffic engineer, police chief, and community development director have evaluated the situation and believe that the persistent traffic backup on the state street is a public nuisance, and that a nuisance is caused by the operation of a drive-thru at the Chick-fil-A restaurant. The document stated, as the city council session, Sneddon and other members unanimously approved moving toward a potential public nuisance designation. Chick-fil-A representative asked the council to delay the nuisance designation and give it additional time to work on fixing the problem. The council agreed to continued a public hearing until June 7th. Back to you, Brian.
I mean, I like Fig Newtons.
What?
That's what I heard you say when you said nuisance. My brain was like, Newtons.
Okay. It's funny though. They've had 9 years to fix it, and suddenly they care because they're about to be. I'm curious. Do they like put like a sign on the building that says like public nuisance? Like how do you?
Like a scarlet letter?
Yeah, there's just like a big N on the building. You know? Crazy people.
Are they trying to shame them?
Yeah. Shame. That's just weird to me though. Like, I don't support Chick-fil-A for other reasons, and I know people probably think that's ridiculous because it's just chicken. But whatever. I'll just make my own chicken sandwich.
I mean, I don't think it's ridiculous if that makes you feel any better. So,
well, thanks. I do appreciate that. But yeah, Chick-fil-A, it gets out of hand. Like they closed the one here in my town and made them like expand the drive-thru and everything else because there would be lines out like on the road, and I don't get it. The chicken's not even that great. Why do people wait in line for 155 minutes?
Well,
there better be some like gold in that freaking chicken,
Mike. As a place that has an In-N-Out burger, I can tell you that people will stay in line for a long time for things that they like. So, which the In-N-Out line has been like pretty calm as of late.
Yeah. After it opened, and like before the pandemic, it was starting to get fairly reasonable at most times of the day. And the pandemic hit, and the inside closed, and everyone had to go through the drive-thru. And then it got pretty bonkers again. But it's starting to calm back down. Just don't go Friday at like dinner time.
I just like how I just realized that it's actually been open since before March 2020. Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow. What is
well, but the thing though, like In-N-Out's like it's not something you can get everywhere. So I understand like a lot of people who visit the area want to do it, or people who are there like, oh hey, you know, like this is crazy. I can go to this special place, but there's literally Chick-fil-A's everywhere.
There's not. You'd be
It's
surprised.
almost the Starbucks line.
No, not out here. Like
Really?
we have like what, 2 maybe? I think one's in the extreme west of Portland and the other one's in the extreme east of Portland. That's it.
Yep. Weird.
So, yeah.
Either way, they're
But where was this place?
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, I assume they're in a lot of spots in California, right?
Yeah, there's quite a few in California.
But I mean, even here, like it shocks me that they always have at lunchtime, especially they have these like ridiculous lines. Like they had to add an extra line and then put like a cover on it out here too, because people were complaining that it wasn't fair to the employees to stand outside, which I get and totally agree with. But yeah, just every day at lunch, like you don't go near it, just because they block the roadways and stuff.
KJ says I have a gift card there for a free burger meal. This back to In-N-Out. I'll hang back.
A Chick-fil-A?
I was seeing there's a coffee chain in the Pacific Northwest, and it's grown beyond that too, called Dutch Bros. And they have mostly drive-thrus, but because they are so in demand, and probably because of the pandemic, they started to take orders more out in the open, like as you're waiting in line, and that kind of sped up the process. So they'll all have like iPads and such to take your order ahead of time. And the other day, it was raining really hard, and so the people outside working were wearing these like walk pods, which I don't know if you've been to a youth soccer game in the last, I don't know, 5-10 years, but they came out with these really cool things where like you can sit in your own like little tent shelter and you don't have to get rained on.
Yeah.
Well, these have no floors, and so you have them like over the upper half of your body, and they protect you from the rain, and they're taking their orders inside these like little spacesuits, and it was really
That's hilarious.
like, I'm like, as opposed to, like, if you can't build a structure, which I get, like, that's a lot more difficult, permits and all that crap, it was at least cool that, like, the employer was like, hey, they have to stand out in the rain. Instead of making them be in, like, waterproof coats, let's get them, like, full-blown shelters. And it was awesome. I was really happy with them. So, and they looked
Ryan,
really
we're playing against Jeff. Can you ask him why he's playing in the lobby with us?
Yes, I can.
My name is Jeff.
Hopefully I don't get disconnected.
It's time for Ask Jeff. It's time for Ask Jeff. Ask Jeff.
I'll be playing goalie just in case.
Yeah.
Why are you playing Rocket League with us right now?
Why aren't I?
No, why are you? Jeff's in our game.
Not in your game.
It's not that Jeff.
I was about to be really upset. That guy flew. That's cheating.
It's not cheating. I mean, I even kind of learned how to fly. I Foo Fightered this game.
Foo Fighter?
There
And-
goes
and-
his hero.
And Tom Petty'd it as well.
Rip. I wish we could exchange Tom Petty for Eric Clapton.
Wow.
I miss Tom Petty.
Interesting. Chick-fil-A's apparently not in the UK.
You don't miss him much. I'll take Zaxby's over Chick-fil-A any day.
Do you like chicken sandwiches?
Not really. I prefer, if I'm gonna eat something on a bun, it's gonna be beef.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if you like chicken sandwiches, you'd be more inclined to like a spot like Chick-fil-A that has chicken sandwiches.
And their fries are always soggy. Yeah, Hefty. Woo!
I got your
I
back.
got an assist.
Chris M.E. says he learned to fly, Sean.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky, or at least the ceiling of the Rocket League arena. See, he did it. Oh,
Freeze frame. Eric
wow! I
Clapton
got striker. I don't usually get that.
on line 2.
Nice.
Is Eric Clapton alive?
Eric would like to talk to. Well, he's no Peter Frampton who came alive, but album humor. Catch it. It's
People are
6:51
like, I don't get it.
West Coast
Google
time. 9:51 out on the east, and it is 1:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. That Jeff MT is in the chat. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't-
You take that back. The
terrible.
Lord's French fries are not soggy.
No, I will not, Jeff. I'll double down. They're soggy and they taste bad.
There you go.
Take 5 guys over them any day. When I order a regular fry, I expect them to be in a bag filled with fries.
Start going to any other fast food place, like drive through McDonald's and get some fries, and they give you a normal fry, and then go back and be like, where are the other 2/3 of my fries?
This bag is virtually.
They're all in
places
this small
keep them anyway.
carton. I don't understand what's going on. I demand a bag full, please.
It's like, yeah, I'll take
Give me
a.
the bag.
I'll take a single and a small beverage, please, and a small fries, and then you get the small fry, and it's just in the container. You come back and like, I ordered a small fry. My bag should be full of him.
It's a bag and there's like 11 fries, and you're like, really? Like, you couldn't?
Bag of fries. So.
Ridiculous.
Chris is up early for work, so sorry to hear that, Chris, as is KJ. KJ, that Jeff MT, and Look It's Myco so far, the only folks in chat wearing green on this St. Patrick's Day. We're asking you, St. Patrick's Day and the NCAA Tournament are both today. Which are you more excited for? So let us know. Jeff still thinks your opinion on Chick-fil-A fries is blasphemy, though. So.
Whatever. He never says goodbye. He doesn't get to say.
KJ, grease-stained bag full of soggy Cajun fries. I felt dirty just reading that.
A grease-stained bag full of soggy Cajun fries. Yum.
Yum.
Grease-stained bag full of soggy Cajun fries. Yum was my band's name in high school.
Okay.
That was my first screen name on Lycos chat. So weird.
Yeah, it was. Is the bear wearing green? Well, this is yet to be seen. We need to see the window open in order to find Bear moping.
What?
It's a
Did you say moping?
moping. Nope, he's not moping. He looks like he's in pretty good mood.
Yeah, he looks pretty okay.
No green, no moping. I think we're good.
I'm a little disappointed about the lack of green, but whatever.
Look at his eyes
They're so beady.
and green.
I don't think they're green.
Yeah, they're not
It's
green.
like
They're black.
two bright, shiny emeralds.
No.
Shiny
like-
bright like an emerald.
Diego, the gaming morning show lizard.
What's up? What are you doing? He says hi.
When you can finally get what would be really neat, since you can see the aquarium or whatever you call that, the enclosure behind you.
Mhm.
If you could get like a zoom effect where it like swipes in and then it cuts to the Diego cam, it'd be like whoosh, and then you're in the Diego cam, that would be pretty badass.
Yeah. I'd switch to the Diego cam real quick, but I had to lower it down below the thing because he wants to fight it all the time. I think he thinks it's another lizard. He's coming for his stuff. And he
Nice.
sits there and like stares at it.
He's just not a fan of the paparazzi.
Get
I
off
have
my
this
lawn.
pet cam that I need to put inside there, but I need to figure out my network stuff first because apparently I have two different hertz of a 2.4 and a 5, and the two different ones screw up the stupid camera.
That
So I have
hurts.
to shut one down.
Today's birthday is this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know because we would like to celebrate with you.
Me?
Patrick Duffy, 73 today.
Wow, that's incredible.
Step by step, day by day, Patrick Duffy celebrating today.
He went to the University of Washington. Did you know that? He also looks really creepy in this picture. And very out of place. It's like there's these 4 fun kids taking a picture, and this creepy old guy just like smooths right in.
He's kind of got a mullet going on.
Yeah, he's got something. He was studly at one point, but I think that train has left the station to keep moving in today's train. Sophie. What?
This caption said, I'm not even going to do the bit. I'm just going to read it. It says, these 5 people attend the Lifetime's Christmas movie stars kickoff say Santa, but Santa's in quotation marks with an exclamation point with "It's a wonderful Lifetime photo experience at the Glendale Galleria." Blah blah blah. What are they doing? I have no clue what the event is. Is it? It's a Wonderful Lifetime, or
I don't know what they're doing.
Is Santa a
Say
movie?
Santa.
I know that Urkel's there. Did I do that?
Yeah, Jaleel White's in the picture for sure, but I'm just why? All right, whatever. Kurt Russell is 71 today. You could not have, if we're sitting at a beverage station, you're like, hey, Ryan, who's older, Patrick Duffy or Kurt Russell? Like Kurt Russell, easy.
Really?
Yeah. I had no clue that Kurt Russell was 2 years younger than Patrick Duffy. I would have guessed Kurt Russell was in his like mid-70s.
Apparently not.
He's in. His fun fact is he portrayed Wyatt Earp in the 1993 film Tombstone. It's one of my favorite movies, so I'll give you a pass, Cleveland.com.
Seems subjective.
Get better.
Gary Sinise is 67 today.
Oh, so close, Gary. So close.
2 more years.
Not gonna lie, I thought he died like 4 or 5 years ago, but I think that was Steve Paxton,
Bill
Coleman,
Paxton.
Bill Kazmaier, Caspar.
What is your favorite Bill Kazmaier movie? Smornado?
Yep. Gary Sinise, his fun fact, he's voiced the narrator at the Smithsonian Captain America the Winter Soldier. That's a fun fact.
Interesting.
I mean, a lot of people know that because he's got a very distinctive voice. When you hear him talk, you know it's Gary Sinise.
It's canon. He is a voice actor in the MCU.
Yeah, there you go.
Today, actor Rob Lowe is 58.
What a stud. Oh, he recently reprised his role from Austin Powers as number 2 in a Chevy Super Bowl ad.
They were all there.
The role that he's been waiting for.
Billy Corgan, rocker, turns 55.
Oh boy. He's won 2 Grammy Awards.
Sure has.
Which means it's time to play
Hardy or not Hardy?
how many Grammy nominations for Billy Corgan. We know that Billy has won 2 of them. How many nominations, Sports.Gaming, you get a guess first?
I'm going to go 5.
When Bob plays the didgeridoo, your answer's locked in. Mike?
I'm gonna go 8.
All right, 5 from Sports.Gaming, 8 from Look It's Mike O. What is the answer, Sports.Gaming?
Well, I know. So what I can find on his Wikipedia is that the album, the double album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, that album was nominated for 7 Grammy Awards. So it's at least 7.
Can you not be nominated if your album is? Like, is that considered an individual award, or is that considered a team award?
I mean, I think it would count as one for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, here we go. Total 13 nominations.
Ding, ding, ding.
Whoever said
Sheesh.
more won. I don't even remember who it was.
That was me.
Congratulations, Mike.
Jeez. Can't even remember that.
That makes the official total of Hardy or not Hardy. Mike,
4,
Sean,
3.
You just made that up?
we sure
Yeah,
did.
you really did.
Actress.
He's also the owner of the National Wrestling Alliance. He's a big wrestling guy. Way to go, rocker Billy Corgan. He's also words. Go ahead, Ryan.
Brittany Daniel is 46 today. Actress.
Yeah, she is. I feel like she's been around for like a bazillion years, and the fact that she's only 46 really shocks me. Like, I thought she's only 6 years older than me, but when I was a kid, I thought she was like a grown-up, but apparently not.
There was a new Leave It to Beaver.
Sure was. It was on the WB probably.
Did you really know that?
No.
Okay.
Let's see. The new Leave It to Beaver was in 1983. Oh, jeez. Okay, so it probably wasn't on the WB.
Wow.
Yeah, the series focuses on Wally Cleaver and his younger brother, Ted.
Ted Beaver?
They made over 100 episodes of that show.
No, they didn't. No,
101
there's
episodes
no
and a
way.
4-part television movie.
Oh my gosh. Hey, at least it shows you reboots aren't just a modern phenomenon.
It's more of a sequel, right?
Phenomenon. John Boyega turns 30 today.
He's good.
He's just a baby.
I know, right? Again, another guy who's been around for quite a while who I thought was like my age. Wrong. He appeared in the film Pacific Rim Job sequel as the son of Idris Elba's character from the original film.
I do like how they don't name the Pacific Rim sequel, they just call it Pacific Rim sequel.
They couldn't remember.
Come to think of it, like I can't think of the name.
I think it just had like a tagline almost to it. It was
Yeah,
like
Pacific
Pacific
Rim,
Rim,
Pacific Rim,
Night in the
back
Ocean.
to the s'mores. Natives.
We've got a drummer birthday.
Carolyn Core of the Cores is 49.
No way, not of the
Yeah.
course.
The Cores.
So you know what's kind of funny? So today's Billy Corgan's birthday, right? Ryan, what band was Billy Corgan in?
Smashing Pumpkins.
It is also bassist Melissa Auf de Mauer's birthday. She's 50. She was also in Smashing Pumpkins.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
What a quinkydink.
I know, right? It's Rob Kardashian's birthday. Way to go. You're 35. You're still kicking. Oh, it's also Hozier. Hozier? The singer guy. He's 32. Take me to church. I'm gonna you.
What a spot-on version of that song.
Ooh, here's a good one. It's Mia Hamm's 50th birthday. Women's soccer, not God, what would she be? Like one of the greats of U.S. women's soccer, Mia Hamm.
I mean,
She's
probably
married to Noma Garciaparra.
one of the best soccer players in U.S. history, I imagine.
All
Right?
time, absolutely. And it's also Nat King Cole's heavenly birthday. Chestnuts roasting on an open s'mornado.
Today in gaming history, 1995, Sega releases Sonic Drift 2 for Game Gear back in 1995.
There was other games for Game Gear?
Yeah, it's just it never made my Game Gear.
Nope.
I thought World Series Baseball was just permanently installed in my Game Gear. I didn't know you could change games.
Nope. I just thought that was the only one you could play.
What a neat function.
Weird.
Go back in the time machine, check that out. 2003, Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire come out for Game Boy Advance.
Freaking Crayola.
2009, Rockstar puts out Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars for Nintendo DS that same year. Sony released Resistance Retribution for PlayStation Portable.
Take that, sucker.
And in 2017, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, put out Ghost Recon Wildlands for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
That game was awesome until it wasn't.
Like, it was good and then bad thing happened in the game and it was like, nope.
No, like once you finish the story, it was like, and they're like, "Oh, look at all the replayability you have," and you're like, "What replayability? There is none." They did have a thing though where you had to find a Bigfoot, but it turns out the Bigfoot was just a sniper, which was kind of like the Abominable Snowman. Sorry, not the Bigfoot.
Next hour, we're gonna do a top 10 list. Do you like horses? Well, great. It's St. Patrick's Day though, not St. Patty's Day. It's an easy mistake to make, but don't make it. Let's talk about things that you didn't know about St. Patrick's Day, but now you do, so we know now. Knowing is half the battle.
A lot of no's.
I have no clue what this list is going to be about, but I'm excited. Also, sports!
Sports.
So that's all coming up. Stick with us. The left side is all green and rooting for the Timbers, your Portland Timbers. Bear has green eyes. I'm Hefty Goof, and I have an itty-bitty little green duck hat right there. You can see it if you look closely. It's St. Patrick's Day, NCAA Tournament Day, and Gaming Morning Show will be back on Thursday, March 17th, 2022. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
That's it? This?
That's all you built? Why didn't you build more of it? They're not coming.
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles. Lego Pizza. Viron. Do not Google that. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Become a Patreon and join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Won't you adopt me? Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning. Gamer, welcome in. It is the Thursday edition of the show. Thursday, March 17th, 2022. We're getting information today that today is St. Patrick's Day, but also from KJ, that March 17th is famously known for that, but as well as the celebration of St. Gertrude. St. Gertrude, the patron saint of cats. Meow. Is he not in there?
He's not here.
Man, Arturo missed his cue. Meow.
I haven't
Big
even seen him this
introduction.
morning since I let him out. So
Uh-oh.
he's
Are Bear
enjoying
and
the
him still
outdoors.
getting along, though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They were the best of friends, having so much fun together.
They were the best of friends. They were the worst of friends.
Charles Kittens,
Yep. How'd you know?
famous author, Charles Kittens. So,
Super famous.
oh, look at those stunning green eyes of Bear back there. You wear green on the left side. Let's go favorite Timbers players, shall we? We'll start with look at Smyko. Okay, Diego.
Valeri.
Do you want to go next, Sean, or do you want me to go?
Oh no, I'll go next.
Okay. Bear played for the Timbers?
Yeah.
Man. That's a striker. My favorite Timber is Timber Joey.
That's fair.
Yeah. This is the tradition, if you don't know. Portland Timbers are an MLS team in Portland, Oregon, and they have a gigantic tree trunk. And then every time a Timbers player scores, Timber Joey, the mascot, wears like a hard hat, lumberjack guy, fires up the chainsaw and cuts a slab off. And then they hand
He's
it to
like
the
a
players.
legit lumberjack too. He's not just. He doesn't just play one on TV.
Did you stay at the Holiday Inn Express last night?
Sure did.
Have any of you ever eaten the cinnamon rolls at the Holiday Inn Express?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
So these things are so damn good that I once
How
knew
good
a
are
person.
they?
No, yeah. This is great.
Oh, I thought we were.
Wasn't
Sorry.
that joke? Okay.
Yeah, there's.
What's for breakfast?
Anyway, I knew someone who used to, when they were taking trips from Oregon, they have to drive from Oregon to Montana. I don't remember who the story's about, but they would stop at Holiday Inn Expresses, and they would have continental breakfast because they had really good cinnamon rolls. And so you'd stop, but you can also apparently order their cinnamon rolls for home delivery. Like
From the Holiday Inn Express.
at least back in the day, you used to be able to go like the Holiday Inn Express website, and you could order them, and they'd be frozen, and they'd show up, and then you could bake them.
Interesting.
They're that good though.
That's cool.
Like they could rival Cinnabon in some ways. Like they're that good. They're not that big, but they're that good. So. Yeah. Do 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 do. Today's the NCAA tournament. It's all St. Patrick's Day. I don't know which one of those is the theme song of which one, but we are asking you, what are you more excited about? I'm definitely more excited about the NCAA tournament because I don't really get that geeked for the St. Patrick's Day. Even though I like everything about St. Patrick's Day. I like corned beef. I like cabbage. I like beverages. So I like hanging out with people.
Good.
I even don't mind
what's
the color.
your take on an Irish car bomb?
Is that a St. Patrick's Day thing? I thought that was a only college Saturday
That's
thing.
just a drink, but it has the word Irish in it.
Yeah, it does. That's true. Fact confirmed. Man, that's the one thing that I was never good at. When I started to mix things, oof, bad things. So stick with one. That's my rule. That's why the other day when you were trying to edit something and people were asking you if you would like to have smaller beverages, I was happy I wasn't there.
I wasn't happy you weren't there.
Yeah, and I probably would have hung out with you and, just so you weren't lonely. So
Really teed that one up for you.
you did, yeah. So one of my biggest goals, no pun intended, is to score a goal off your head sometime. Like, because every once in a while we'll get in a position where it just happens to be right above you, and you'll tap it up, almost like a volleyball pass.
Yeah,
and,
like a
attack.
set.
Yeah.
I like it.
If we were really skilled at this game, chat, we'd try that today, where we'd be like, all right, Mike will pass it over, and then Sean will set it up, and then I'll attack it in. But
You'll attack it in?
yeah, because apparently spike is a very non-common term in volleyball anymore.
Oh.
So
That's what I learned.
yeah, bump set spike is a very antiquated term apparently.
So now it's bump, set, hit it really hard.
It's pass, set, attack.
Doesn't have the same ring, but I'll allow it.
What does Call of Duty multiplayer and volleyball have in common?
I don't know.
Each one has the statistic kills. Everyone do yourself a favor. Get a Guinness and a scoop of old-fashioned vanilla ice cream and mix those. Note, do not use vanilla bean.
I'm stuck.
Oh.
Thank you.
What happens if you use vanilla bean? Do you like
turn into a monster?
As I say, yeah. Do you summon like St. Patrick himself or something?
He shows up and knocks it out of your hand and disappears.
I told you not to use vanilla bean, and then goes back. Who was it? Was the Pied Piper? Had something to do with rats, right?
Yes.
Is that Irish lore as well?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
Hey.
that's English.
I bring all of this up to try to say this, which I don't know if it's even related anymore. But where, like, vanilla bean had something to do with, like, St. Patrick. I honestly don't even remember where I was going with that, so...
You got distracted by scoring a goal.
No, I got distracted by not remembering if it was Irish or not. Then I was like, oh, that's English. Wait, what was I saying? That's how short of attention span I had on that one. We got list of the day coming up next. It just tastes weird, we're told, from culinary expert Dungeon Meowster KJ. Okay. Now, is vanilla bean not your thing to begin with? Or is that just specifically in this context? Apparently, Kiki Lowe's woken up from a nap. Will not go back to bed, though. Refuses. Just goes like, no.
Okay. Not even in caps, just no.
No.
Bad. Super.
I do like beer shakes, though, so I could see, like, a Guinness, like, float being pretty okay.
Yep, I would try it.
I mean, after all, it's one of the best uses for vanilla.
Vanilla is great, and Hefty is wrong about vanilla.
Disagree.
Bob's right.
KJ says, no, I love all vanillas equally, but the pairing specifically is not great. Word.
Caveman.
I think it. I can't tell, but I think Caveman might be a computer. Yeah, Imp and Caveman.
We're playing two
What an awful,
AIs.
awful name.
Well, this game is so easy.
What?
Even a caveman can do it.
That's why he has an awful name.
Downs goes, the Pied Piper is very similar to St. Patrick, except it was rats instead of rats, and a flute instead of a penny whistle. Other than that, though, exactly the same.
And didn't the Pied Piper like steal all the kids too?
What?
Yeah, like because the people wouldn't pay him or whatever, he stole all the people's kids.
Damn. Pied Piper was...
He was
mean.
He was a douchemar.
That's, well, there's no St. Pied Piper's Day, is there now?
It's true. The Pied Piper's name was Carl, I think.
Sorry, Carl. Rats instead of snakes. I like how Downs did an elaborate message, and then had rats instead of rats. That's good stuff, though. Kiki Lowe's on board. So later on in the show, since we are a morning radio show, sometimes morning TV shows will have like a cooking segment. KJ will make us all non-vanilla bean Guinness floats. So.
Oh.
And then Sandra Bullock will show up and tell us that it floats. With hope. Because hope floats.
Yep.
Hope Floats was the name of my band in high school.
I've
Get
lost
in there.
all hope, so.
Get in there. Get in there. Yeah!
Hey.
9-0. We're cracked.
One more for the road. That was a pretty good. We kept it up so well. Nice.
I'm proud of us.
Does that make up for all the terrible, terrible games we've had?
It at least is getting fun again. Man, it was really, really tough. Like for a while there. Like,
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was yucky.
Yeah. Fun.
I remember the game being that hard. So, hey, it's 7:26 West Coast time, 10:26 out east. Is 2:26 for those watching on St. Patrick's Day in the UK. Bear Bear has added something to Bear Bear's attire. What is it? Did Bear Bear get green fingernails?
Yep.
They look pretty good. Anything else Bear Bear's added back there?
No, just the fingernails.
Also, if you didn't know, this whole time, the bottom pane of the window has been open.
And apparently Bear Bear's head is going through.
Yeah, Bear Bear is always leaning inside the window. You didn't know that?
So weird.
Yep.
Now you know.
And you know why he can do this, right? Because if he gets back problems, he knows a good chiropractor.
Is it because he knows magic because he used to wear his magic hat?
He's never worn a magic hat, ever.
Yeah, he did that one time.
No, he didn't. Brendan is here. Hello, Brendan. It's good to see you. Appreciate you being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Downs goes, he may come back for the kids, but it was the mayor fault for not paying.
Mayor of the Internet.
Apparently, Chris M.E. said, I'd have paid him.
What?
Well, that's why you're our favorite mayor of the internet, Chris. You take to bribery. Quiet is here as well. Good morning to you, Quiet I'm Gaming. Appreciate it. You guys are ready for the Pro Leagues. So coming up next hour, we play in the Pro Leagues of Rocket League.
We should probably start with just like the competitive tab.
Yeah, I'm real glad I won't be here next hour.
But we play it for
And
the
I get
rest
to
of
lose Google Feud.
we get to play it for the rest of our morning radio show careers, though, Mike.
Just so you know, this is my last hour ever on the show.
Breaking point. All right, let's do a list of the days, shall we? It's St. Patrick's Day. It is the NCAA Tournament. We were asking you, chat, which one are you most excited for? This list is from the journal.ie. Repeat.
Sounds legit.
The journal.ie. Do you like horses? Well, great. It's St. Patrick's Day, though, not St. Patty's Day. It's an easy mistake to make, but don't make it. Let's talk about things that you didn't know about St. Patrick's Day, but now you do, so we know now, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Let's go with number one on this list.
It's a good place to start.
This is from March of 2015, exactly this same date 7 years ago. St. Patrick was never actually canonized. All right, I need to be serious with you all for a moment. You have all explained canon to me. You've told me exactly what it means. I still don't understand.
Yeah. This is the same thing.
No, this canonized means being a saint.
That's also the term canon?
Yeah. Well, canonized. Yeah. In canon is like in a universe, like in the realm of a story. Canonized is being sainted.
Yeah. Canonization.
Oh my god.
And then Canada Dry is a kind of ginger ale.
Better kind of ginger ale than Schweppes, that's for sure. I'm going to just read this because I still don't understand. St. Patrick's never been given the official saintly nod by any pope. This isn't exceptional, though, for most of Catholicism's first millennium. Canonization were done on the... I'd like to call a sub, please. We'd like the lefty. I can't read that. Deaconesson?
You gotta.
Deaconcian?
That's good enough.
Or regional level.
Diocesan.
Oh my god. He was given the title saint by popular acclaim and has stuck to this day. However, he is on the list of saints of a number of churches. Few.
2.
Number 2, his name wasn't Patrick. St. Patrick's real name wasn't even Patrick. It was actually Maywin Suckit. Sakat.
What?
I'm not making it up. There it is.
A win, suck it.
It's Saint Sucket's Day? Was that it?
We've
That's
got
it.
2 words for you. St. Patrick.
Saint Sucket's Day, brought to you by Degeneration X.
3. Number 3, he had a dream. In fact,
No, that's
no,
Martin Luther King.
No, it wasn't. This was first. His dream was first. In fact, Saint Suckett wrote about 2 particular dreams that shaped his life. Most people know that he was a slave and was taken to Ireland. While he was there, he had a dream in which a voice told him to go to the nearest port and leave Ireland. So he did. Years later, in another dream, he says he heard the voice of the Irish people asking him to return. We beg you, holy youth, that you shall come and walk with us again. Suckett got ordained as a missionary in France and came back to Ireland.
So it sounds to me like St. Patrick just decides to do stuff, and he's like, "No, I had a dream." It's like, "I'm leaving Ireland." It's like, "Why are you doing that? Don't leave Ireland."
I had a dream.
I had a dream. Oh no, I want to go back.
4.
I had another dream.
Saint Suckett was kind of a badass. Is it Sukkant? Is that how you think you say it?
No, it's Suckett. It's fine. Just keep running with it.
There's no in, so it's not con.
Believed to have been imprisoned a number of times in Ireland. Also stories of him getting himself into disagreements. He even got beat up.
So how does that make him a badass?
Why?
Oh, jeez.
Number 5, you can read some of St. Patrick's own words. There's an entire state-funded website dedicated to his writings, which give us much of the information we know about his life and teachings and dreams. Significant passages are deliberately left out in an apparent attempt to promote St. Patrick as a most successful missionary without failure. Oh, man. Controversy.
This guy sucks.
Is there like a PR campaign for this guy?
That's sure what it sounds like.
Oh, man.
6.
Suckett's Day isn't just a national holiday in Ireland. It's also a national holiday on the island of Montserrat in the Caribbean as well, in the Canadian provinces of Labrador Retriever and Newfoundland. Montserrat is a tiny island with around 4,000 inhabitants, unlike Madagascar, which became home to a large number of Irish immigrants in the 17th century. Montserrat is holding an entire week of celebration, including a Suckett's Day dinner, a calypso competition, and just one church service.
7.
It's not
Calypso
far off.
competition.
According to Siri, it's Sakat. Like, it's not that far off from Saint Suckett.
If you're not down with snakes, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Number 7 on this list. Apparently, all pubs used to be closed on St. Patrick's Day, according to the journal.ie. There may be a movement at the moment, back in 2015, how's that going, to curb the amount of drinking that goes on St. Patrick's Day. Apparently, the sale of alcohol used to be banned completely until the 1960s, with pubs forced to close, forced until a decade after that. The only place that you could get a pint in Dublin on St. Patrick's Day up to 1961 was at the RDS Dog Show.
We never followed up from the dog show from last year.
I
Sure did not.
Mike, I've had like 3 times where I've seen this note that says Crufts. And I meant to ask Talons who got the damn rosaries at the Crufts Dog Show that we were going to watch
Rosaries?
together. And now I want to know.
Rosary beads?
RDS. Jeez.
Is the RDS Dog Show still around?
I don't know. It became
number
the
8.
Crufts Dog Show. It's just.
Number 8, public drunkenness on Patrick's Day isn't a new thing.
Wow, no way.
Yeah. It turns out people have been getting drunk on Patrick's Day for a long time. The New York Times report from the 19th of March, 1860, jumps straight in, noting that, quote, there were a great many persons very much intoxicated at the city's parade.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Name of my band in high school was There Were a Great Many Persons Very Much Intoxicated.
It's a long name. That was my screen name in AOL.
We were a tribute band to the Presidents of the United States of America in our link of our name.
Number 9, the snakes thing is nonsense on top of more nonsense. What? We all know there were never any snakes in Ireland, but some people say the snakes are meant as a metaphor for pagans or druids. Apparently, this isn't true either. First mention of snakes in relation to Saint Sucket happened as recently as 100 years ago. It had nothing to do with paganism. Great. Man, I haven't
Saint Sucket.
Lie.
1-0.
St. Patrick was said to be buried alongside Saint
Bridget.
Bridget. Good. Thank you, producer. Patrick is often associated with same person that we just said because it was claimed he baptized her mother, who herself had been a slave. Was St. Patrick a slave? Is that, we missed that too?
We didn't miss it. It was in there.
We said it like 20 times.
I'm sorry, I got lost on that whole thing.
I think you even said it at one point.
I probably did. There you go. Whatever. There's a list. Wow, that was a ride.
Well, I think we should hit number 11 real quick because this one blows my mind. And this one, number 11, is we should all be wearing blue today. The actual color associated with Saint Sucket is blue. It's believed the green thing only came about in the 1798 rebellion when the United Irishmen sought to combine the saint with the color green's association with Irish myths and legends. Crazy.
There you go. There's a list. We told it
Saint
to you
Sucket.
on Gaming Morning Show.
Pretty good.
All right. Sports is about 10 minutes away, but we have results from the Crufts Dog Show. For more on these results, we send it to your official correspondent of the Crufts Dog Show, to Gaming Morning Show. Here's a look at Mike O.
Woof.
Thank you, Mike. For more details on this, we go to our Crufts Dog Show analyst here at Sports.Gaming.
It turns out, despite his best attempts, Waffle did not win. Waffle peed on the carpet. Baxter, fat-coated retriever, won. Congratulations.
Is that the metaphor for when a dog performs poorly at the dog show? It's called peeing the carpet? Or did Waffle...
No, I think it was quite literal. I think he quite literally peed on the carpet.
Oh my gosh.
Waffle, no. Waffle, no. Bad Waffle. Oh, all right, well, yeah. Waffle peed on the carpet again.
Oh, I kind of want waffles now.
I could call you an Eggo because you're a bad waffle. Sorry, Eggos. You know, okay. I didn't know in the 6 o'clock hour if we were gonna be able to uphold Thursday energy. We have.
So far, so good.
We made it.
Proud of us, chat. Bad waffle. Bad. Apparently, KJ just ate waffles. Well, when you underperform in the dog show, you deserve
waffles,
to be.
No. Oh no,
Just
waffles.
he
Oh,
lost?
KJ.
What the hell?
Jeez,
That is so screwed up.
Man.
KJ's
brutal.
Why are you celebrating, KJ? You just ate a dog. You took its
just
life.
peed on the carpet. It was an accident.
I was terrified. Let's check in with Look It's Mike O at this hour.
First and foremost, so I'll have a moment of silence for Waffles. You were a good boy. You just made one mistake. However, back to more uplifting news. The end times are coming. Why?
Good.
Well, Hannah Osborne from Newsweek tells us about enormous craters measuring 90 feet in depth that appeared on the seafloor of the Arctic Ocean. The craters scientists say are forming as a result of thawing submerged permafrost on the edge of the Beaufort Sea in northern Canada, with retreating glaciers from the last ice age driving the change and not recent climate warming, which the retreating ice glaciers are a result of climate change. But you know what? Let's not split hairs here.
The details aren't important.
Permafrost is ground that is permanently frozen, hence the perma, in some cases for hundreds of thousands of years. In the Arctic, which is warming faster than any other region of Earth, permafrost is thawing, causing the ground to become unstable as a result of climate change. As the soil thaws, organic matter trapped within starts to break down, causing the release of methane and other greenhouse gases. Fun fact, when you fart, you're releasing methane. As these gases are released, pressure builds. On land, the impact is clear. In Siberia, there is footage showing the land wobbling like jelly beneath people's feet. Eventually, when the pressure reaches a tipping point, the land literally explodes, leaving massive craters behind. One person who witnessed this happening described it as being as if the earth was breathing. In 2019, scientists in Siberia discovered a patch of ocean where the sea was boiling with methane, with concentrations of the gas around 7 times higher than the global average. 2 years earlier, a different team of researchers found evidence of huge craters, some over 3,000 feet wide, on the floor of the Barents Sea north of Norway and Russia. They say these craters are formed as a result of methane explosion that took place thousands of years ago. So yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. This is why we're finding all those really cool frozen animals in Siberia, because, you know, everything's thawing. That's not good. And contrary to what Ms. Osborne says, the reason the glaciers are retreating, you know, is climate change. So yeah, bad news. Stop spraying things in the sky.
I mean, it's, if you think about it, it's only 7 times the normal concentration, so that can't
Only
be that
7
bad.
times. To put it into shape, though, a lot of folks believe that the Bermuda Triangle is as a result of methane, because that level of methane in water, if a ship was to go over it, it would sink the ship. So it basically makes it so it's very unstable. And yeah, so methane's bad. Cows produce a lot of methane with their toots. So yeah, cows produce a lot of that with their farts, and that's not good. That's bad. And this is not good news, because the fact that glaciers are retreating at such a rapid pace. It is because of climate change. No matter what Rupert Murdoch wants us to think, people have agendas, and that's, like, I get it, but that's literally why this is happening.
So did we find a way to, like, increase the amount of cattle that are available? Or was this just, like, from the beginning of cattle ranching, like, that was the start of this whole thing?
The climate change?
Well, you were talking about the amount of cows, like methane and all that stuff, right?
Cows just release a lot of methane, because the more cows you have, obviously, the more farts that are going to happen.
No, I understand that, but what I'm asking is were we on, like, a good enough trend, like we were fine 50 years ago, and then, like, we tried to do too much too fast or something, or ever since we started cattle ranches, like, we screwed ourselves?
Well, I mean, cattle ranches are the least of our concerns, as opposed to, like, all the pollutants that we send up into the air from, like, factories and stuff.
Okay, so it's not because of the cow farts?
No. It's not. They play a very small part in it.
Okay.
Because man was like, hey, this natural thing is happening. Let's find a way to artificially do it, like, really good. So yeah, no, we send up a lot of pollutants that, like greenhouse gases and whatnot, that affect our climate, which is creating, you know, the warming of just the Earth as a whole. You know, every year, it's not natural to have the hottest summer on record year after year after year. So that's bad. So we just don't care. We don't want to take, you know, there's too many politicians are taking money from, like, gas companies and oil companies to really care about making any changes. all indications are showing that the Earth is warming. It's wreaking havoc on our globe. It's making all these glaciers retreat. I mean, if you look and look at the way that the rapid decrease of glaciers, like just Google receding glaciers, and they'll show you pictures of the last 30 years where they're cut more than in half, and it's not good. And we had a chance to fix it. I think we may be past the tipping point, or we're coming up on the tipping point. But the problem is there's a lot of countries that are taking steps to make sure that there's not going to be big issues. However, we're not one of them. So, like, people are trying to, decrease their carbon footprint by a lot, and the U.S. is like, nah, we're going to increase ours. Yeah. We're number one. We're number one.
Okay.
However, they found some really cool things inside here.
I'll be honest. I'm still a little bit lost about the role of cattle ranches and stuff.
Don't worry about cow farms.
Okay, because I'm reading. Brendan says cattle ranches are actually a source of pollution, but cow farts are not causing global warming. Lol. One reason cattle ranches are so wasteful is because of all the land you need for the cows and to grow their food. Cows usually eat alfalfa. Beef was one of the first meats I stopped eating. Because I grew up on a cattle ranch, and so I'm trying to understand the role that you're describing. And is it family farms, or is this more of a industrial thing? Like that part I'm trying to follow.
It's more of an industrial thing. The pollution that's put out there isn't so much from the cow farts as much as the machines and all the other stuff that run it and just pump pollution to the air.
I would imagine, because I did hear you talk about greenhouse gases and such. So I would imagine the collective amount of gas burning vehicles still has to be a bigger problem.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of the big, if not the single biggest issue, is that in factories is just pumping so much CO2 into the world that that's basically what's warming us. So cow farts are if you were to make a pie chart.
Downs, listen.
Of what you would do with $1 million if you found it. Cow farts is I would return it sliver, where it's the tiniest little one, It's as opposed to spend it or take a bath with it, things like that. So.
Take a bath with it.
Also, I just got word I will not be leaving the final hour. I will still be here. We had to reschedule the thing because there's apparently an internet outage where I'm not supposed to chat with them.
Well, then that means you get to play Google. Wait, no.
Oh crap.
No. Listen, hear me out. If Sean gets back, GMS Puppet Pals Mad Lib Theater.
Yeah.
For the first time in forever. Do you have your puppet?
Yep.
Okay, if you can't find your puppet, will you take Diego out and use Diego as your puppet?
I found him. He's right there.
Oh, so close. I tried, chat.
Yeah, Diego would not be okay with that.
It's Diego, the gaming morning puppet.
And he'd be don't freaking touch me.
Good morning to Caleb, our head of research and development is here, but also wearing green.
Oh, look at you.
It's really nice to your moderator.
Look at you, fancy pants.
Yeah. Well done. More information. Global warming is all Hefty's fault, says Downs. Fair. Brendan goes, small family farming isn't the problem mass production is. Jack says the cows aren't bad, just the resources needed to meet growing demand for cows. Bad part, cows cute. Rampant unchecked industrial growth bad. Ness says the plane industry causes the most global warming, though. Chris M.E. methane from cow farts is real, but the transportation of commercial beef is a worse contributor to global warming. And now we're into puppets. Puppet gods demand theater.
True. What's the worst contributor to climate change? 10 climate change villains. Oh, that should have been a good top 10 list. Oh, it's a slideshow. Forget that. I hate slideshows. Number 1 is transportation. Yeah. Manufacturing, food systems, burning fuel, industry, forests, gas flares. Oh, those are the worst. Landfills, nondescript. I don't know what this says. And then finally, people that guess the letter U is the worst contributor to global warming, climate change. Saint Suckit is watching you.
It's not true, Downs. Don't worry about it. You don't have to listen to what the mean Mike says. I like your U's, Downs. You.
Sorry, I read
Go
Jack.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Jack says landfill. Gosh, people really don't like New Jersey, do they?
I think New Jersey is a lovely place. Thank you very much.
So 90% of New Jersey is gorgeous, and but northern New Jersey is probably one of the worst contributors to global warming. But yeah, when you drive from like Pennsylvania into New Jersey or New York into New Jersey, there's these beautiful mounds of grass. Little do people know those are actually landfills, and they've covered them with soil and put grass on there so they don't look terrible. But yeah, there's lots of landfills in New Jersey.
I mean, if you're gonna have to store a whole bunch of garbage, you might as well make it look good.
To be fair, Manhattan's pretty much built on a landfill, so.
We'll get wrecked. Manhattan. All right, it's 7:53 West Coast, 10:53 out East, 2:53 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's time for sports. Big baseball news. We'll get to that in a moment. First, Calgary Flames destroyed the New Jersey Devils 6-3 yesterday. Get wrecked, New Jersey.
Our last hope.
All right, Mike, you ready?
For what?
There have been 61 of 82 games played by your New Jersey Devils. Plus or minus 25 wins.
Minus.
Your answer is locked in when Bob plays the didgeridoo. Are you sure you want to lock it in?
Sure do.
22 wins for your Devils.
Yep. That's great.
Are you going to make the playoffs?
I don't know. Don't they allow like 37 teams into the playoffs?
No, it is a lot of them compared to like, say, baseball or the NFL. But no, the Devils currently sitting, holy cow, almost 30 points out of the final wild card. You're not making the playoffs. I'm sorry.
There's a chance. You know,
I'm sure they're not.
Teams might become abducted by aliens or something.
I'm sure there's like a chance that Saint Suckit like leads all the other hockey teams out of the city using Patrick's Pied Pipe, but
Tim Hortons.
Yeah, Tim Horton will probably be there too.
Like, oh.
But yeah, it's very unlikely. I don't know if mathematically eliminated. Someone else smarter than me can do that. Meanwhile, your Seattle Kraken lose 4-1 at home to Tampa Bay. Mark Giordano's 1,000th career game, I do believe, former Calgary captain. Meanwhile, your Portland Trailblazers lose at Madison Square Garden 128-98, and your Los Angeles Lakers a 124-104 loss at Minnesota. So basically, Calgary is the only team of ours that won yesterday.
The Mets won.
Oh, tell me more.
It was an intra-squad game, so it doesn't really count, because I guess they also lost.
Oh, it was intra-squad, like they played each other.
Intra-squad, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the guys actually hit Chris Peterson hit Robinson Cano.
Here's the big news from baseball, though. Get ready for your chat feed here to get flooded by the mayor. Freddie Freeman is going to the Los Angeles Dodgers' first-time free agent, $162 million 6-year contract, according to someone familiar with the deal, according to the Associated Press.
Going back to SoCal. We actually covered this in his stream last night. So yeah,
2020
he's a little excited.
NL MVP. It's finally official.
2020. Freddie Freeman's a great guy, and I'm really just upset because I don't want to be. I don't like the Dodgers.
Oh.
So. Yeah. Yeah. Chris Bryant also signed with the Colorado Rockies, the baseball teams.
$182 million 7-year contract. At least
a couple bucks.
There was speculation that Chris might go to Seattle, and I was fine with that. I wanted, obviously, both Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo to go back to the Cubs. But Bryant in Colorado is more exciting than Bryant with the Giants, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Also, the Cubs landed Saya Suzuki, who coming out of Japan. He got a 5-year, $85 million contract with a full no-trade clause. So this was one of the big fish coming out of the international waterway. No, waterway is not the word I'm looking for. The international market. We'll go with that. And that's huge. That's really, really cool. And Jock Peterson also signed with the Giants, going from from LA to San Fran. And finally, Zach Greinke went back to Kansas City on a 1-year, $13 million contract. He had a lot of success with him. I think he won the World Series with him in 2015, where they beat the Rams. That's pretty neat. He's probably winding down the career, so it'll be good for him to go home and do home things.
Yep. Von Miller reportedly got $20 million a year on a 6-year contract with the Buffalo Bills.
It's nuts.
There was a soft spot in me, like when he was teasing about trying to get back into Denver. Like I would like Vaughn to be there, of course, but there's just no way Denver was going to pay him $20 million a year. Like, not
there's
a
no way
chance.
anyone else was going to pay him $20 million a year. You kidding me?
So
it's a lot of money for a guy on the downslide.
Well, I mean, he finished this year on the upslide. We'll see what happens, but he was oft injured.
Statistically, he's getting to there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, 11-year veteran with Denver, and then traded to the Rams and won a Super Bowl. So.
Which is great. Congrats. I'm so glad he got one.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I just don't know if there's been a player who's won a Super Bowl with 3 different teams.
Who else did he win with?
The Broncos won one.
He was with Den. Wow, he's been.
He was a Super Bowl MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Man, proof. I feel like that was so long ago, but it wasn't. That was a crazy thing, right?
Well,
kind of like the Eagles. Eagles victory feels like 47 years ago.
And it was
only
2
5
years after Denver's. So
yeah. Well, I mean, it's still not that long, but yeah. I mean, that would be cool. I like Buffalo. They're nice. Their fans are psychotic, but beautiful. That'd be cool. Do they have they have a pretty stout defense, so that's a good addition. Unfortunately, they're not Tom Brady though, so I guess he's not. The Jets are going to tear it up this year. But clarification also on the Mets Yankees: can you play in New York? The answer is no. So even if the Yankees travel to the Mets or the Mets to the Yankees, because are from their home state is considered New York, they will not be able to play either if they're unvaccinated. So, so get vaccinated, suckers. Not that hard. They just stick a needle in your arm and then you're done.
That was
literally all. Well,
yesterday was the only day you
every
could get
day.
vaccinated. It's not true.
Just like today is the only day that you can rescue a farm.
Today's the only day you can have a beer. It's the only day.
Today is the only day that you can hang out with Saint Sucker.
Next hour, if Sean gets back, we'll play GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. And if Sean doesn't return, then Mike and I take on Google Feud together.
Please come back, Sean.
Please, Sean, come back.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there. Okay, I think it's a good sign. Bear said sports, so that's usually whenever Bear says sports, you know that Sean's coming back. So Any other voices in your head, Mike?
No.
Apparently everything's
Voices? Any other voices?
Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews, clip of the day, takeaways that are pretty okay coming up next hour as well. It's Mike, Sean, Bear, Diego, and Hefty Goof with you on Thursday, March 17th, 2022. Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
myself out of this game. It feels like hell. Remember to still be humble when people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going on around me. Baby, here's my notice. I'm moving forward past this, acting like I'm so fearless, but in reality I'm scared crapless. Oh no, it's my turn to change the narrative toward self-worth. We're changing things, now I'm in charge, darling. Don't be afraid to hear a story that makes you feel so blue. These are happening daily, so go and help someone who needs to become free. Oh yeah, we're all becoming free.
Speaking out loud, trying to make you proud, finding my place in your heart. Just tell me what you want to hear, since I'm feeling out with fear. Can
A message from Gaming Morning Show.
Hi, I'm Ryan from Gaming Morning Show. On behalf of everybody at GMS, a big thank you to you and everyone who has spent time with us this year.
Hi, I'm Sean from Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News Division, and I'm here to thank you for all the time you've shared with us. Whether it's sharing with us what you do on your stream, introducing us to other streamers, or heck, joining us in chat, or even guest hosting.
Oh, wow, kind of forgot that there's just pretty much the two of us, so probably not big enough staff-wise for one of these big corporate thank you videos.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Become a Patreon and join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3 right now.
Morning. Gaming Morning Show continues. We've progressed to the third hour on this March 17th, 2022. It is Thursday, and we are so happy that you are here with us, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
My favorite part is how you transitioned from an M sound to saying this March. Because you replaced what I'm assuming was going to be a Monday with a word that starts with M. Like your brain went, this Thursday, but then was also searching for an M word at the same time. It's fascinating.
Why was it going to be Monday?
Who knows? Who knows?
Wow. Okay. Look, it's Mike O, Sports Gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater. First time in probably a couple months that we get to play this game.
It's been a while.
So we're very excited about it.
I had to go find mine.
Mm-hmm. Yours is so shiny. I actually never hoped that somebody wouldn't find their Puppet Pal so hard, because I wanted Mike to use Diego. Apparently that was a non-starter for both Mike and Diego. They were not fans of that idea.
It would be really, really difficult to get Diego out of his little hide there. As soon as you go near it and start opening the thing, he's like, "I'm down," and he goes under his log into his little cave, and it becomes really hard to get him.
It's Diego, the Gaming Morning Lizard.
Bear's in full spirits because today is St. Patrick's Day, so we're asking you on this morning radio show that plays games, what are you more excited about? The NCAA Tournament, which doesn't technically start today. It's already underway, but it starts today.
It starts today.
Yeah. It's St. Patrick's Day. That's why the left side's wearing green. I'm wearing the correct Saint Sucket color, which is blue, which we learned in our list of the day last hour. It is good to see some friendly faces this morning.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew checking in at 8:11 on the West Coast.
A warm welcome for our Final Hour crew ambassador. Hey, it's Brendan_TTV.
S3 Prototype is with us this morning as well. Quiet I Am Gaming, Dungeon Meowster KJ, Chris ME, other ambassador of the Final Hour crew.
Mayor of the Internet.
Along with us, Quiet I Am Gaming, if I didn't already mention it, RHS Jack, K-Laugh wearing green this morning, which is very exciting. Ness has been with us throughout the course of the morning as well. I am JF Downs. We've had Earthling Gaming. We've had Kate Zaid, Kiki Lowe, Superphonic, and many, many others joining us for this edition of Gaming Morning Show. I haven't had even like a Guinness in a long time. Like my St. Patrick's Day repertoire is very like low. Like I don't even know the last time I had corned beef outside of like corned beef hash for like breakfast or something. It's been a long time.
Really long time.
Yeah,
It
it's been a while.
was 3 or 4 years ago. Whenever I think it's probably 4 years ago, 4 or 5. Yeah, it was a while. It was a while, you know. Yeah, long time.
Coming up, we're going to check in with Look It's Miko, see what he is tracking at this hour. It has to do with Costa Rica and a person on a zip line crashing into something. Is this one of those things where I can at least be like, the person's okay?
Oh yeah, everyone's fine.
Okay, everyone's fine. Don't worry about it. K-Laugh goes, if Ryan was a little more orangey and the mid-bar was white, you'd have an on-screen Irish flag.
Kind of.
What's the mid-bar?
Where the chat.
Oh.
Because we're green, that would be white. You'd be orange.
Thank you. Prototype.
Irish flag.
We doing Irish car bombs again? Wait, sorry. No, that was 21-year-old me trying to be cool. I mean, Sean brought up Irish car bombs earlier today. Is that your plan for tonight?
No.
Bob, are you doing Irish car bombs?
No.
I don't believe that for a second.
Prototype goes, can we get a whole hour of puppets on stream? We could write that down for the GMS anniversary special.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
K-Laugh, if you would, that'd be cool.
In one of the recent GMS Plays Horizon Forbidden Wests, there may be a puppet appearance.
What? The puppets, I don't think, get that kind of compensation. Do we have to send an extra check?
No, I took care of him.
Okay, good.
We just won't put him in the Shred-nado.
The S'more-nado. If you missed it, unfortunately, there was an earthquake today in Japan, so we kind of got on the topic of national disasters, and Mike brought up a tornado as being what, your most terrifying?
I'm petrified of tornadoes.
And then that somehow, some way, got us to s'mores.
Well, Kashan said there was mushrooms, marshmallows in the tornado. So I said, and there's people chasing it, just throwing like graham crackers and chocolate at it, trying to make a s'more. And then I light it on fire with gas and stuff, and it would be all set.
It'd be lit.
Sucker.
Oh, too hot, but he cleaned it up for me.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Nice.
Brennan goes, this week was hot garbage, so why not start over? Sure. Quiet said, please no, not Monday again. So not a big fan of Monday from chat. That's understandable. When you've had when it hasn't been your week, your month, or even your year, you wouldn't want to start over. I get it.
Who's gonna be there?
I'll be there for you, like when the rain starts to fall or something. Yeah, I'll be there for you. Ah! Like I've been there before. Nice. We're cracked now. We're very good at this. Someone's asking for an Aloy puppet. Downses.
Aloy. It wasn't an Aloy puppet, but my face cam recording might have had issues. And by issues, I mean I may have accidentally deleted it off the camera before I got it off the camera.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's because I was clearing the memory card for something else and didn't work out. But I had a backup. Good thing I had a puppet pal to take over for my face cam.
Yeah, because I remembered it was an alloy. And so I was trying to remember, I was like, okay, it's an alternative pronunciation. So I went with alloy. I was wrong. I don't get a mispronunciation for that, do I?
No, it's fine.
Thank goodness.
Simple misunderstanding.
Coming up Sunday, 7 a.m. Pacific time, it is GMS Weekend Edition. Chris M.E., Austin Attack, panelists, and more. We'll go through a week review of the week that was in gaming news, some of the topics we've discussed on Gaming Morning Show, take a look at some of the top moments from Gaming Morning Show, and share who they are watching in content discovery. I'll start 7 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Woo. Is that a TV channel?
GamingMorningShow.tv, in fact. Yes. Ooh. Coming up on Saturday, too, Hey, it's Brendan _TTV is inviting you to play Mario Kart this weekend. Find out more details in Discord if you are part of the GMS audience and you want to take part in that. Should be able to do so. Go 2 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday afternoon. There's a new DLC for Mario Kart, and there's also a special cosplay planned. So very excited about that. It is on Saturday. More details in our Discord.
Also, I'm very excited to announce in the coming future, in the Look It's Mike O stream, the birth of the WWF, better known as the Weird Wrestling Federation. Stay tuned for details. I think I might get sued though. I might have to change it.
Why? It stands for something unrelated to anything.
Nope. Yeah. No. Definitely no animal funds or stuff. They'll never even know. It's
How would they know? They're not going to know.
Unless there's narcs. Who's a narc?
I mean, every time we play the new Google feud, we always open up with Noah's Ark.
That's true. Did you know there's one in Kentucky?
Noah's Ark?
Yeah, they built the Creation Museum. If you ever have a chance, go check out the Creation Museum.
Yeah, I had fun yesterday watching Downs' stream because Downs has the Streamer Wrestling Federation. And yesterday was making Mike the Milkman.
Milkman, the big O.
And that was a ride. And now Brendan goes, uh-oh, is Mike going to have a league that competes with Downs? So Mike is going to be the Eric Bischoff of online streamer wrestling federations. And then at some point they'll merge.
At the same time. It's fine.
Coming soon, the Monday Night Wars. Downs and Mike. Well, it'd be different nights because you can't be streaming simultaneously.
Yeah,
you're on different sides of the planet, but we'll figure that part out. So Mike has the UUUUUF.
Yep. They just happen to look like W's.
Ooh, that was close.
Hey, no, I knew exactly what I was doing. All good.
So you're just bank on hitting the crossbar.
If there's one person that knows how to angle it for the crossbar, it's this guy. So, if there was a challenge if there was a crossbar challenge, man, I would own it.
That would be hilarious if it was like hit 30 crossbars in a season.
Now mine would be like hit 67 crossbars in one match.
Not 69.
No, it's got to be 67. Because you're not. I don't want to say nice afterwards. Is that really a nice thing? Like, no, it isn't. That's true. Big O did wipe the floor with KJ's monster character, the dragon Rakzul.
Wait, so is your wrestler's name KJ? Monster character, the dragon Rakzul? Or is it just known as Rakzul and you're just supplying context? I'm sorry. I was just driving across the goal casually. Like, do. It's okay. I'm sure you didn't need that for like a hat trick or a challenge or something.
He's already got
It wasn't an assist or anything.
Good. Yeah, just a casual stroll by the goal. Knock it away.
Casual stroll in front of our opponent's goal. No big deal.
Just do. Don't mind me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it would have been a 5-goal game for Sean.
But no assists. It's all right.
Don't worry about it.
No, Zach? What?
8:22 West Coast. It is 11:22 for those watching on the East Coast. 3:22 for those checking us out in the UK. The Dragon Rakzul. I like that name. Rakzul's a good name.
What is this thing?
Uh-oh, Mike's reading stuff on the internet again.
No, I opened up a drop and it was sweet. It was really pretty. Never gonna give it up. I'm gonna keep playing the game. I'm on level 10 on the Rocket Pass.
Do you like your new wheels though, still?
I do. I really want to get to level 69 like now. But my wife would divorce me if I spent $50 on Rocket Bucks.
So chat, we have a couple of options. Okay, we could either have you go to Look It's Maiko on Twitch and just donate the $50 because that would work, or if we get just a mere, damn it, now I can't do math. Is it 100 subscribers? That'd be $500. Carry the one.
It'd be 250.
Be 250 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
100 subscribers would be $250.
Oh, thank you. So
yeah,
you need 50. So you need.
I need 50
So you would need just 20 subscribers. go to Maiko's channel.
Oh my gosh, ridiculous.
Carry the one.
Actually, I'm curious how much would it even be that much?
Let's see how many tiers is that? What tier are you on?
On tier 10, so I would need 60 tiers basically. So 4,000. You can get 30 tiers for $4,000.
So you need 8,000. 3,000 is $25.
Yeah, 6,500 is $50.
So yeah.
So I would need like $100.
You'd need like $75.
Stupid game.
That was way harder than it probably should have been, but
yeah, it was. Math. Welcome to our new show, GMS Math.
All right.
GMS
what we're gonna do?
Maths.
So we're gonna spin the wheel of names here, and we're gonna have one of our Patreon subscribers pick what topic we get to do for GMS
Donate
Pals
the
Mad Libs Theater.
$75. That's so nice of you guys.
All right, JF Downs, you get a pick from the following. If someone would transcribe for me: kitchen inspection, campfire stories, or letter of recommendation. So Downs, pick one of the following: kitchen inspection, campfire stories, or letter of recommendation, please. If you've never been here for GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater, what we're about to do is once we have the story that we're going to assemble, we're going to start asking you for words, which everyone in chat can now start spamming words. If you are in chat, those who are in chat can spam words, and we can use those to build this out. We're going to play GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater with kitchen inspection as picked by JF Downs, and we start by seeking a plural noun.
Dragons. Tongle. Freaking quiet.
Adjective.
Green.
Adjective.
Moist.
Oh no. Part of the body.
Elbow. Elbows.
That's definitely not where I expected you to go with that.
Well, Kate, it's what KJ. I'm actually trying to do the chat. Okay.
Adjective.
Hi. Chalky.
Animal plural.
Puppies.
Animal plural.
Diegos.
Is that
Spiny,
cat-
thorny lizards.
Okay, there we go. Spiny, thorny lizards.
Oh, hi, baby.
Plural noun.
Mike O's. Thanks, Pickle.
That sounds like your cereal. When I'm hungry in the morning, I reach for a big bowl of Mycos.
Like Tony the Tiger says, they're fine.
We need a celebrity.
Shaq. Nice work, Quiet.
Yo, I gotta talk into the microphone.
Noun.
Stop it. Bears? Do we already have that one?
I put bears, but I added a question mark. Pickle Feets is here. Hello, FHC.
Hello, FHC.
Type of bird.
Emus. Emu?
Okay,
Emu.
Noun.
Chris M.E.
Noun.
Dongle.
Type of liquid.
Sputum.
I'm sorry, what?
Irish car bomb. Yeah, there you go.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
I said sputum, but we'll go with Irish car bomb.
Yeah, I like that one better. Plural noun.
Caleb
Shamrock.
said beer.
Okay, I'll make it S. Beers with an S.
Make sure
noun.
you get enough E's in there. Shamrock from KJ. I liked that one.
Is Shamrock capitalized? I don't think so, right?
I mean, it can be, I guess.
Something greasy. It's very specific.
What are you doing? Get off my freaking keyboard. Sorry. Something greasy?
Yeah. Is dish
I am JF
soap
Downs.
greasy?
Pickle says hair or KJ says fries.
Cut
Fries
through
is
the
pizza.
Something healthy. Pizza.
Pizza.
And the adjective.
Sweaty.
All right. Here we go.
It's my favorite part of this game.
I was doing really, really well, and then the last couple were just not happening. So. All right, we are getting ready to
hands down the best though.
perform something called GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. This is where we take our puppet pals that were made for us by the one, the only Mad Artisan, who you can find streaming sometimes on Twitch. And we have the warm-up music getting ready for our appearance from backstage. Everyone, please take your places. Actors, are you ready?
Sure. Puppet Pals, 45 seconds to stage. 45 seconds.
Thank you, 45. All right, here we go. It's been a while, so hopefully we still remember how to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, GMS chat, please welcome your GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater.
Hello? Who goes first?
Well, we're not even on stage.
Oh no.
Let me go check fulfillment just a sec.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Nobody panic. We're fine.
Everything's fine.
Nobody panic.
Nobody
Don't do it, buddy. Leave.
We're
Look
still
at
on
my
the air,
mouth. It's in my mouth. Look how clear it is. Look how
Yeah,
freshly shaven I am.
we're still on the air, but
Look at my eye. What
oh,
do
here we
you
go.
see?
GMS pop.
I'm cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
And action.
Inspectors from the State Department of Health and Dragons came here today to inspect the Green Kitchen and to make sure that our moist cooks were washing their elbows before. Oh man, is this just one sentence?
No, you're good. Keep going.
Were washing their elbows before preparing our chalky meals, and that there were no little puppies or spagini thorny lizards running around in the kitchen and spreading Mike O's. Hey, that kind of worked out.
You missed a period, but that's fine.
Wow.
They checked the lunch prepared by our dietitian, Shaq.
We had spaghetti and bear's balls?
On Tuesdays, we have boiled emu with rice.
On Wednesdays, we have a choice of Chris M.E. soup or A.N. dongle omelet with Irish car bomb sauce.
You included the A.N.? The inspector found a lot of beers in the salad and said there was too much shamrock in the milk.
In the future, we will have less hair to eat and more pizza.
But I bet it will still taste swooty.
And that's your GMS Puppet Bells Mad Libs Theater.
Oh my god. Swooty.
Oh, no.
Swooty.
We gave birth to Chowder M.E., says Groggy. Chowder M.E.
Hello,
Is it just like
FHC?
Chris's bathwater?
Yeah, that's why I was like, ew.
Yeah.
It could be anyone's soup, and I'm just not really. You know how I like soup anyway, but
I wonder what their grade from the FDA is. No, FDHA? No, FDDA. Federal Drug and Dragon Administration.
I did like
okay,
that.
in the future, we'll have less hair to eat.
I just like the fact that we have Shaq as our dietitian.
Shaq!
That's good.
Yep.
Fantastic.
It's not bad.
Those celebrity endorsements are important.
However, I don't know if I want to eat bear balls. That's not. Sorry, bear.
Bears? Balls? We'll just add them to the menu because, sometimes, bear carcasses need to be repurposed. So
Join us over at Hefty Goof's Place You Can Eat.
we'll have some scrapple. Bears,
Some bear's
balls?
ball.
Bears?
Not a chance I'm eating Scrapple.
All right, so you're going bears balls over scrapple?
I don't know if I would want either.
Yeah, are we
No,
finally finding something that's the lesser of two evils?
Can I just not eat?
Scrapple. Gross.
I've had Rocky
Bob's-
Mountain oysters before, and they weren't terrible.
Yeah, so those might have been partially bears balls because they might have ran out
Bears?
of bowls.
Bears?
Bears and bowls and bears and are these all made in Chicago?
Chicago
Bears?
Bulls, Chicago Bulls. Chicago Cubs.
Balls?
Chris
Bears
M.
balls?
Yum Yee says Crocky. I like how I think because Chris was up in the first hour crew. No, participated in the words, so Chris might still be lurking around, but I know Chris had to go to work. I like how we're discovering Chris's soup. And Chris isn't here. But if you have a bathtub, right, with one person in it, that's not even really a stew, because stew is like multiple big chunks of things, right? If you're just a single person, is that like putting a stick in broth or something? I'm clearly not a soup expert.
Hearty or hefty?
Hefty soup?
Ugh.
It reminds me of like the old cartoons, right? Where they, like, when a character would get stuck on like a deserted island where the cannibals lived, and they'd be sitting in the stew, be like, "Here, come into this bath," and they're like, "Okay." So they sit in there, and then they're like chopping like carrots and onions. And they're just like, "Oh, okay."
This bath's kind of getting a little hot.
Wow.
Pickle Feets, this restaurant sounds awful.
It's true.
Spaghetti and bear balls?
I'm in danger.
8:37.
I'm in danger.
I like that. Crocky goes, hefty soup probably tastes like pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice latte time!
Just depends on the time of year.
Oh my gosh. Downs goes, bear balls or bear balls?
Oh, Downs.
That was fun.
Bad.
I like Puppet Pals a lot.
Me too. It's been too long.
I'm just getting word from Fulfillment that tomorrow will be our name of the month for January announcement. So we're getting that information as we speak. It was supposed to be today, and it turned out that they had to delay it till tomorrow. So tomorrow on this weekly or weekday long program or whatever it is, we are going to announce our name of the month. So that's for January. Follow us on Twitter if you want your best chance to win. It's 8:39 now. Let's find out what Look It's Maiko is tracking at this hour.
What is Maiko tracking? We'll never know. Hold on one second. I have to go get in my. We're going down. I have to fly down here to Costa Rica to tell you about this next story. So give me just 1 second. You know, let me get in my. Let me get in here. All right, we're okay.
Let's head to the chopper.
Kyle's got me. All right, so here we are. We can you guys hear me? In there with the chopper blades. A young boy on a zip line at an adventure park in Costa Rica, down there, had an unexpected wildlife encounter when he collided with a sloth climbing on a cable. A video shared to Instagram by the Go Adventures Arenal Park, not Arenal, but Arenal Park in La Fortuna, shows the young boy taking the zip line through the rainforest. The video, filmed by a tour guide, captured the moment the boy came to an abrupt stop by colliding with a sloth on the line. I just clocked him straight in the face. What do I do about the sloth? The boy asked in the video. The tour guide tells the boy to wait, and they remain in place as the sloth makes its way to the lower ground. The owner of the park said the boy and the sloth.
The boy asked in the video. The tour guide tells the boy to wait.
It's so
and they remain in place as the sloth makes its way to the lower ground. The owner of the park said the boy and sloth were both uninjured. The owner said a group of zipliners had just passed through the area moments earlier, so the sloth would have had only a short period of time to climb the cable. Back to you on the ground.
It's good that the audio from the chopper was finally working.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, wow. Nice work.
And something happened to your audio setup. It was so clear to begin with.
5G took over or something.
No, I mean, I don't know. Is that still loud?
Where are you right now?
Not really sure. Thought I was in my office, but I think I'm somewhere else.
Your setup sounds like my setup sounded for a week then.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I wonder.
What's up?
Wonder what this show's like to listen to on the radio. It's a pretty good theater of the mind today. That's for sure. Oh, Groggy explained it. His submarine had interference. That's why your audio got so bad all of a sudden.
My submarine in the sky?
A submarine in the sky, otherwise known as a helicopter.
I can submarine in the sky. I can fly twice as high.
And then you take that submarine in the sky and you throw it into the cave. Oh, it was Nets who said the submarine had interference. I thought that was Groggy. Groggy says in the cave, apparently.
Oh, you guys.
All right, it's 8:42. We're going to play one more game of Rocket League coming up. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We'll have our clip of the day and takeaways that were pretty okay. Plus, name, believe it or not, a Billy Thundergun Award winner. Who had the best performance today in chat?
Submarine in the sky. I can fly twice as high. I think my camera is frozen. It is.
Look, it's Mike. Oh.
Picture. I can be anywhere now. It's just gonna be this. Okay, that's cool. There we go.
Hey there.
It was being weird.
That's funny.
That was a quick
last
trip
night
to
on
Costa
After
Rica.
Dark.
I had a friend of mine, Rich Fan, on, and we talked about wrestling. And his internet connection was struggling a little bit. And every once in a while, he'd get like a freeze frame, and it always seemed to be at like the worst time. He'd have like those weird, just like the like a weird face, and it would be like that would be exactly when it froze. I was like, ugh. I texted him afterwards. I was like, "Hey, thanks for coming on. Sorry if you watch the VOD back and it looks like you're angry sometimes." He's like, "What?"
Yeah. Rich is sitting there telling you about his like favorite moments from something. He's like, "This is my all-time," but his face just looks pissed off because he's frozen.
Like frozen, like.
I always look this angry when I'm super happy.
Mm-hmm. Submarine in the sky. I can fly just as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading hot dogs.
Your car kind of looks like a futuristic mystery machine, Sean.
Yeah, it does. It's the car for this season, and I put it on because I want to try all the fun whatnots, all the decals and all the decals that are for this car in the Rocket Pass.
Rocket Pass. Cruising around in a submarine in the sky.
Bigfoot hot dog?
Oh, this is Groggy saying, "I want you all to know I'm about to eat a Bigfoot hot dog. It's a real place, and it's delicious."
It was Sasquatch.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised how many people aren't too excited for the NCAA tournament.
I don't care about basketball. When they made the rule where you only had to go to college for a year and then you can leave, for me it killed some of the like. Yeah, it's just and yeah, I hate it.
See, because I've even known a lot of people who don't necessarily like basketball, but like the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. I don't have a attention span for basketball anymore. It's really strange. I also don't have a huge attention span for baseball, so. Yeah.
Now, here's a question: did that change once you discovered streaming?
What do you mean?
Because I won't watch much baseball in the summer on TV anymore because I'm busy watching people streaming.
Oh no, it's been since I've figured out that there's just so many other things to do instead of watching the game. So it's been quite a while.
Is that everyone, or sorry, does that include the Mets, or is that only like teams.
Yeah, I mean, I'll sit down and I'll watch the first like 4 or 5 innings, and then I'll be like, this is gonna wander off now. Do some wandering things. This season, I'm gonna make a really big effort though, to try to watch as many games as I can. So,
what happens if they start 12-38?
What do you mean? What happens? That's usually what happens. So
you're like, I've been training for this my whole life.
Yeah, like, I mean, if they started like 38-12, that would be more like, should I keep watching?
I thought you said their first half is usually pretty
collapse.
fine, and then it gets bad.
So the way the Mets like to play baseball historically is they forget there's a baseball season up until about August, and then they get red hot. That's how they made it to the series in 2015. Last year, they're like, we're going to start super hot. And then they were like, I don't feel like playing anymore. And sucked. So it's like it's a kind of a war of attrition, if you will. To where, you know, we don't, as a Mets fan, you don't usually get excited ever until like October 1st, because you're usually out of the playoffs by then. But yeah, if we're still playing baseball in October, then Mets fans get excited. Other than that, we're like, yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, well, good luck this year. I believe you.
Thanks. I'm just excited to have our game back. Did the Mets win?
Yes. Yeah, that was in jeopardy for a while there. Also, Formula 1 starts on Sunday.
I know. Practice 1 and 2 tomorrow morning.
Practice? We're talking about practice? Talking about practice.
Does anyone watch the Drive for Survive thing other than Sean? On Netflix?
It's just me.
I want to, but it's one of those things where like I don't really have a ton of time to sit down and like watch. Like I've been watching Umbrella Academy, but that's been like forcing myself to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to watch it because it sounds, sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
The one thing I read
How
online.
much Yuki's in it?
A lot in the first
he
2
makes an
episodes.
appearance.
Just one?
No.
I'm gonna watch that.
You get to see because Yuki became notorious for being a different person on the radio while he's driving, and they definitely highlight some of that. And it's uncensored, unlike the official Formula One stuff. You get it all censored, but in the documentary, it's all Netflix's audio, so it's uncensored.
Nice. Yeah, that was one of the things. That's why I love Yuki. Is it started off just because I wanted to. I mean, he seemed like the New York Mets of F1. So that was that. But the more I would, because I always watch the helmet cam thing that has the radio, and yeah, he's just really funny.
I just found out that you can fly, and then because of the way the camera looks in certain situations, it looks like you're a bug hitting a window. So I clipped it. It won't make best of the week or anything because it has nothing to do with the show. But I was like, huh. So I'm flying up, and so you can see the underneath of my car, and then I just go because the camera angles from behind the glass. I'm gonna make like a buzz sound effect. Sucks. 8:50 West Coast time, 11:50 out east. It is 3:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Thanks for being here with the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Sports.gaming. Look, it's Michael on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. Yeah, I heard Drive to Survive also is very good if you are not into Formula One yet, but you want to watch something that gets you kind of excited about it. You can check it out. So it's on Netflix. All right, last thing before we get the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming re-news. This is Dr. Squatch Soap. There's one place you can get Dr. Squatch Soap. Go to twitch.tv/lookitsmikeowen. And on the bottom in the About section, there's a panel that says Dr. Squatch. And if you click that link, you can save money. You can also use different codes as well. Mike What is your favorite scent of Dr. Squatch soap right now?
Bay rum. It's Bay rum-tastic. It also comes in deodorant. Ooh, why is the lid not on? It comes in deodorant, so you can smell like bay rum in your armpits and on your body. Get it now. Actually, big thing. If you go to Dr. Squatch today, they have their Irish whiskey scent, which it smells incredible. It doesn't smell like booze. But they have like a very limited time offer. Their Irish cream whiskey, or Irish whiskey and cream, I think is what it's called. It is wonderful. Go buy it. Take a look. It's nothing.
There you go.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap?
Holy jeez, Bob! Why are you yelling at me?
He wanted his Dr. Squatch soap real bad.
He scared the bejesus out of me.
All right, get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and Billy Thundergun Award nominees. We need those coming up here in just a second. Right now, for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, here's hashtag Video Game Expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, March 17th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. Our first news story, we talked about Take-Two and their indie-focused publishing label Private Division. They have announced a new agreement with 4 studios: Die Gut Fabrik, Evening Star, Piccolo Studio, and Yellow Brick Games. This was announced on Wednesday. This announcement means that new games from the teams behind Sega's Sonic Mania and AAA franchises like Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are coming from Take-Two's Private Division for the next few years. That'll be fun. We also talked about Bethesda and how they showed off a whole lot of Starfield, the upcoming open world space RPG. So if you want to get a first look at gameplay from Starfield, check out the link we were providing. You'll see the entire 8 seconds that they shared of gameplay. You can look at a cute little robot doing robot things. And then the Elden Ring speedrunner community is a little upset right now because in the latest patch for Elden Ring, they nerfed some items which were integral to the sub 30-minute speedruns that have been making appearances over the last couple weeks. They've all gone to various social media platforms to express their dissatisfaction with this change, and the fact that they'll be working on new routes and new strategies due to this nerf. Out today, we had some highlights such as Dark Deity out on Switch and Curious Expedition 2 out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. This Means Warp out on PC, but the most prestigious award, Name of the Morning, went to Shredders out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC.
Never been more excited for the newest Ninja Turtles game. How about that? Very exciting. Very exciting stuff. All right, Billy Thundergun Award. Anyone have any nominees today?
I think Calaf should get it for dressing up.
That's true. Calaf did look good in the green today.
He did. It was very good. Very good.
Any other nominees?
Ness, was it Ness has a new computer that they're getting set up, and that was pretty cool.
Nice.
KJ had a really good showing with her words.
Yeah, true. All right, let's randomize the nominees.
Beep bop boop, beady boop bop, beep boop beep. Beep bop boop, boop boop beep bop, beep boop boop beep bop. Ding.
Dungeon Meowster KJ is our Billy Thundergun Award winner today. Let's go. Congratulations, KJ.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
I'm on board too because of Dragon Razul. Nope.
Pretty good.
Is that what it was?
No.
Okay.
But it did start with an R, I believe.
The Dragon Rakzul. Also, Rakzul is the name of a BBEG in one of Dungeon Master KJ's campaigns, so that's pretty cool.
What'd you just call me?
Congratulations, Dungeon Meowster KJ, our Billy Thundergun Award winner. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Start putting them in the chat now. What did you learn from this edition of Gaming Morning Show? It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look! It's the clip of the day.
What else? What other natural disasters are there?
Hurricanes?
Yep. I've lived through a few of those. But yeah, tornadoes. No.
Bees?
That's not a natural disaster.
They're definitely made by nature. They're a disaster.
It's not a natural disaster.
Okay.
Unless you get like a bee avalanche, where there's like a bazillion bees that are like running down a hill. Maybe that's a natural disaster.
Bee tornado?
Bee-nado? Oh my gosh. Is there anything you could throw in a tornado that would make it not bad?
Marshmallows.
What about Skittles? No,
Marshmallow.
That's like it's like bullets if you threw Skittles in there. Never mind. Like, I want to eat you, but just shooting through my face. Ow, ow, ooh, sour apple.
There you go. There's your clip of the day. It was what gave birth to S'mornado. I love s'mores. S'mores are delicious.
But do you love S'mornados?
By the way, if you didn't see, I saw that yesterday. There's now Skittle gummies. Skittles gummies. How good is that going to be?
It
Skittles
could be good.
gummies.
It could be not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the latter.
You don't like?
I hope they're good.
Do you like gummy lifesavers? Gummy savers, I believe.
They're okay.
Wow.
I like lifesavers.
Okay. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to send you over to Skull Kid Nico. This is a referral from Jordy Jasper I watched yesterday. Jordy was playing Fortnite with Skull Kid Nico. So if you would be so kind as to say good morning from GMS as we send you over there if you are watching on Twitch. I Get Lost a Lot, LGBTQIA2+, Zelda Dungeon, Nintendo Retro Music, He, They, 18+, currently playing Tunic, which this game looks awesome. So I watched Wallstormer.
Amazing.
Yeah, play a touch
Alan
of it
Tudyk?
yesterday. Yeah.
I love Alan Tudyk.
Top of the morning to Creative Mindframe, former 5 Questions GMS guest.
Hello, FHC.
Believe checking in for the first time on Twitch, and you were here with the Final Hour crew, and just in time to raid Skull Kid Nico. If you don't know Creative Mindframe, go to our YouTube page, search Creative's name, was a former 5 Questions GMS guest, and is cracked at Rocket League. So, yeah, good morning.
Correct.
All right, takeaways that were pretty okay. We start with what we learned today on today's show with Sports Doc Gaming.
I learned that St. Patrick his name's not Patrick, and he's not a saint. Everything we've been told is a lie.
Michael?
I learned that from now on, I'm going to wish everybody a happy Saint Suckit Day.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Brenda goes, oh no, a S'mornado. It's dangerously delicious.
Dangerously delicious.
You're a great audience. I appreciate you, chat. Give me gummy bears or give me death, says Pickle Feets. Yeah, we learned it today. It's the Saint Suckit Day. So, yeah. It was bizarre. All right, I learned today from that Jeff MT that the Lord's fries are actually better than you give them credit for, Michael. So.
Soggy gross mess.
All right, I hope everyone has a great St. Patrick's Day / Saint Suckit Day, Corned Beef and Cabbage Day, National Farm Rescuer Day, and absolutely incredible Kid Day. For everyone who made it possible, thank you for hanging out with us. We will be back tomorrow, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Join us on Sunday, 7 a.m. Pacific Time for GMS Weekend Edition. And then today, coming up, it'll be noon Pacific Time on our YouTube page. GMS Plays Horizon Forbidden West Episode 9 comes your way. So please check that out.
Niner.
For Austin, for Mike, for Sean, I am Hefty Goof. We had a GMS Puppet Pals. It was so much fun. I love your green eyes, Bear Bear. We'll see you tomorrow. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. GamingMorningShow.tv.